Pilot, you are awaiting clearance into the Gunpla Hangar. Please proceed ahead until you are instructed to land. Pilot, you are clear for landing.
What's going on, comrades, and welcome to another exciting episode of Gunpla Hangar. Tonight, we are hoping to finish probably one of the most detailed kits that I have built in a long time, and that is the Deathscythe Hell Supernova. Now, I just put my hand on a freaking, spider, and I don't know how I feel right now. I honestly don't know how I feel. Oh, my heart. Give me a minute, guys. Give me a minute. That was not... Oh, okay, I'm good. I'm good. Mirage, what's going on? Welcome to the stream, brother.
Welcome to this. I'm here.
Yeah.
Doing good.
Yeah. We almost had to end the stream early. I put my hand on top of a spider, and I was like, I was trying to move the table, and all of a sudden I said, this table feels fuzzy.
Well, at least he didn't become Spider-Man something.
Yeah, it didn't bite me, so that's the good news. The crazy news is I don't know where it went, but it was kind of big.
Well, thankfully you're not in Australia.
Oh, God, yeah. Well, good eye, mate. All right, let's see who all we have here, guys. We have RD Thrower, who came in about... That's early. That was way early. Dave's Dimension, what's going on? Guys, we're hoping to hit that 1,000 very soon. We are only 26 away. We were 25 this morning and lost it. So apparently one of the subs did not stick. I appreciate everybody's attempts to get me there. You guys are the best. All right, let's move on down the line here. I'm going to look and see who all we have. Mirage, are you working on anything fancy today?
Yeah, I'm working on a kit today, of course. I'm just panelining a hint here, right? Oh wait, my camera's not here. Yeah.
Yep, Jen is right. It is a jumping spider. It was a jumping spider.
Here's a
Duffman.
Here's a hint.
I think I know which one this one is.
But this is from the HG, not from the EG that I'm building.
That's got to be the new?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, I love the new kit. The new kit. Ooh.
This is the entry grade that this guy listed.
I like the entry grade new. That is a really beautiful looking kit for an entry grade.
But this is the from the HG though that I had. Laying around, still unbuilt. So who knows? I might use this.
Definitely, man. Rolando, what's going on? Welcome to the stream.
Anyway.
Closing out a few things here to help kind of make things a little better. Will, what's going on? Sleeping says the 4 a.m. work crew is checking in with a hello. Thank you for being here, Sleeping. Get you some rest, brother. You're good, Duff, man. We appreciate it so much. How's it going, man? For those of you that would like to join us, well, if you're in the buildable group, there is a link in there. It was a jumping spider, Jen. It was totally a jumping spider, and it stared at me and waved at me and ran away. Little evil spiders. All right, I need to clean off my desk. We've got our Buffalo Ghost busting brother himself, the guy that just came back from Steel City Con, Dave's Dimension. Dave, what's up?
What is up? Yeah, literally just got home a little under an hour, just over an hour ago.
Yeah,
I have the Heavens still to finish, so that's what I'm going to be finishing up today.
That live Lance Heaven?
Yes, sir. And we literally just got back just under an hour ago.
Nice.
It was definitely an awesome con, and my wallet was hurting.
Oh God! Anytime I go to a convention, my wallet always yells at me.
They had one stand that had Gundam,
Ooh.
And they not only had Gundam, but they had, they had Kamen Rider kits, they had Batman kits, they had just all kinds of kits you could think of. They had Stormtrooper Bandai kits.
Yeah, those Star Wars Bandai kits are really fun.
Well, I've never seen the Stormtrooper ones. I mean, he had everything there, and he had them for retail.
Yeah.
He was not, some stands, trying to make a little coin. I get that. But, yeah, it was awesome. And we ran into the sleeping one.
I heard. I asked Sleeping. I said, please tell me you saw Dave. He's like, he sent me a picture of you two together.
Yeah, it was, it's a bit surreal.
Hey, Mark Hauser.
Running into one of us in person. But yeah, it was awesome to see him, Space Buns, and Easty.
Yeah. We spent a afternoon with them probably about the week before you got to hang out with them, man. So that's really cool.
It was hot there too, but it was. Yeah. I've been in worse though. So even he commented, he's like, "You got to be roasting this thing." I'm like, my first con, I was in a much heavier suit than what I'm wearing now.
So meanwhile, while y'all are up there scorching right now, I'm down here just like enjoying 61-degree mornings right now.
Oh, I wasn't just scorching. I picked up a hot toy.
Ooh.
Oh, just wait until you see the craziness. And I'll give Colbane a little spoiler. The wife got to meet Michael Rooker.
Ooh, nice.
Not only did she get his autograph, but she got autographed.
Nice.
Sleepy knows pretty much a good majority of the story. Long story short, she brought a Funko Pop for Rooker to sign.
Yeah.
And, everyone's bringing the Yondu Funko Pop. She brought a Troll Funko Pop.
Huh.
And he was kind of like, he thought that, it was cool. It was different, Yeah. Everyone always brings the Yondus. And so he signed it. He signed his name on it. And he pulled a purple marker, which was cosmic because my wife's favorite color is purple.
Yeah.
So, he signs his name. Then he signs on the side, "Who's your daddy?"
Yeah.
And he basically said something to the extent of, "Oh, is this wait a minute, is this all you have? I have to sign something else." He takes my wife's arm, writes his name nice and long on it,
Yeah.
Just be kind of fun. And she says, "Well, if I could get that smaller on this side, I'll go and get it tattooed."
Did she get it tattooed?
Yes, she did.
Nice.
That's my wife. You guys wonder why I say chaos and insanity reigns supreme?
Yeah.
Yeah, she went because they actually had a really awesome group called the Ink Alliance. They're an international touring group of tattoo artists that go to conventions and cons and everything all over the world. So they actually had a setup right there. So she went and she made arrangements. So afterwards, because she also did a photo op with him as well.
Yeah.
So she made arrangements to get it tattooed, and she runs over to back over to where he was doing autographs. After she gets it tattooed, he sees it. He's like, "Oh my god!" So she had a 3D printed Ravager badge.
Yeah.
He signs that. So now she literally got 4 autographs from him.
That is really cool, man.
And that's dedication.
But see, it's cool seeing a longtime actor like that being that cool, down to earth.
They say he is like they say he's one of the most down to earth people you'll ever meet.
Yeah, and I'm like, that's just awesome. That's awesome for her. It was funny because when I ran into sleeping, I told him and Space Buns about it. She's like, "There's tattoo artists here."
Yeah.
So yeah,
I was surprised too. Actually.
But yeah, it's like when we were first walking around, they had tattoo artists there. But the one guy who had the guy that had the Gundam stand, there was a lot of stuff there, a lot of large Gundams.
Yeah.
And I was like, in my head, I'm like, okay, I'm looking like I'm seeing some RGs, I'm seeing some PGs. I'm like, I was like half tempted yesterday to actually message you. And I would have been like, okay. Here's a massive picture of all the shelves he has. Pick one. So I was like, I'm like, I'm going to do my shopping around. I scored McFarlane. I scored Marvel Selects. Scored a
nice,
Hot Toy,
man.
and it's just,
yeah.
I'll be paying for it for a while.
As Namario says, do not buy me any Gundams because I have too many already.
Well, no, I would have asked you which one should I get.
Oh, which one should you get? Oh yeah. You know, it's all good.
But yeah, it was an awesome time.
What's going on, RD? You're never late, man. You're never late. Elden Ring is always on Mondays. I only do Elden Ring on Mondays.
Monday.
Sleeping says it was so nice meeting you guys.
Oh, likewise, man. It was, it was awesome.
Dave, I got to come up there and meet you at some point.
Well, there's a chicken wing festival this month.
That would be fun. Kat, what's going on? Got so many amazing people in here tonight. Guys, make sure y'all are sharing the stream. We are so close to that 1K milestone, guys. 26 subs away. It was 25 this morning. I went in and popped in Icebox Comics and Gaming. Yeah, Brandon. I went and popped in his stream, his whatnot today.
I really want to talk to him at some point because
at one point
his contrary just a weekend ago or something, right?
Yeah. But as soon as I popped into that, he started like pushing me, and I was like, "Oh, you don't have to do that, man." You know,
I mean, it's everyone's just trying to give love back to you. I mean, how many times have you helped us out? So
yeah,
I know, and it blows my mind just how supportive this community is. Considered, like I said, in the past, I've never had like a huge supportive group behind me. I've had friends. Don't get me wrong. I've had friends that have supported me throughout all my endeavors, but like to see a group this large and see all of y'all from around the world just here sharing me and talking about how talking about the all the positive things here. It blows my mind, man, and I appreciate it. I really do. You guys are all the best.
Anytime.
Now, I know you're a food connoisseur. Have you ever had a sandwich from Permanente Brothers?
I have not.
These guys, they throw it's nice thick bread. They have different styles, but they throw French fries and so much else on a sandwich. I picked up we went there because a buddy of mine's from PA, and he was like, "Well, listen, if you're going to look for some food, Permanente Brothers is pretty good. A ton of fries. Literally, I kid you not. We ordered a pretzel. Pretzel was about this big. It was 4 of us, so we shared the pretzel. I mean, they give you a big, ginormous pretzel as an appetizer. Well, not give it, but you order it. It's one of their appetizer items. The food was like I could barely eat half a sandwich. It's some awesome food. They're based they originated out of Pittsburgh, but they're like all over Pennsylvania area. So if you ever go through there, you might want to check them out.
Yeah, I've definitely heard of them. I saw them on I want to say Man vs. Food or one of the Travel Channel videos. Also, let's see. I gotta catch up on the chat here because everybody's putting in some good information here. We've got Duffman saying that he got to talk with the artist from that Sleeping got some paintings from yesterday.
Oh, awesome!
Or the other day, and he's doing a Predator piece for him. Nice. Have you seen the movie? Have y'all seen the new movie Prey?
I have not watched Prey yet. Not this weekend.
It's good. You go watch it. Watch it.
Everyone says it's like was it Jesse the Body Ventura?
Yeah,
who appeared in the first one, says this is probably the best Predator movie.
It is one of the best. I will say that. I'm
curious to see what Schwarzenegger thinks about it.
I am too, because that was kind of his. No, it wasn't his first. It was one of his big moments for me. All right, Xenon. Good news, man. Congratulations. Duff, man. That Sleeping. Yeah, that's right. It's awesome, man.
Hey, Jen.
See the Jen's popping in. Yeah, Jen's popping in the chat.
The funniest thing, my wife, who's kind of short, she sees Space Buns, and afterwards she's like, "Oh my god, how tall is he? And how tall is she?" I'm like, I was like, "You hear him say you see her in the video? She's short." I'm like, "There you see it in person." She's like, "Oh my god, he's taller than you." I'm like, "Yeah."
Yeah, I saw the picture. And I was like, "Wait, I thought y'all would be at least on par, same height." And then I saw the picture. I was like, "God!" And I don't feel tall next to Sleep. I don't feel short next to Sleeping. But then again,
I think both are taller than me.
I'm like 5'8", 5'9"ish.
But
I don't even know what my height is. Maybe
my wife at first she was like, I didn't recognize who it was, but when I heard the voice, I knew who he was.
That's like the first time. My first time meeting Dwayne and Stevie was at I want to say it was at like a Greenville Con, or it may have been
Okay.
it may have been at a Ren Fest, but I think it was at the Ren Fest. But I keep forgetting. I can never remember when I've met with people, But when I ran into them, I was like, I could immediately tell it was them, even though they were in costume at the Ren Fest.
Well, some people have certain tone, or just pick up a certain presence.
Oh, it was all about like the height and the hair and all that. Like as soon as I saw Dwayne's head, I was like, that's Dwayne.
And speaking of Dwayne, I missed out on it because I got distracted by so much at that con.
Yeah.
I think Sleeping picked up a Mythic Legion.
Yeah.
I was meaning to, but I got turned around and just so much all over the place that I missed out on one. I was going to get one just to get it and check it out.
Yeah.
To check the quality, in
it's really good quality figures. I gave Dwayne the one I had, so I like them, but I'm not a huge collector of them. And the one I got just really wasn't right up my alley.
Well, one thing that was like I was dangerously close to doing something I said I wasn't going to do. There was G.I. Joes everywhere.
Ooh.
And I haven't had a G.I. Joe since I was a kid. I was almost tempted to do it, but I said, no, don't do it.
Yeah,
don't do it yet.
I remember I had like a Cobra figure and like a Rat Tank or something like that.
Oh, they had vintage vehicles there.
Yeah.
Some of them complete, some not so much. I was very tempted to get one person had a complete Dragon Sword original.
Ooh.
I didn't feel like spending $250 or I think it was $276 for that. I'm like, that's a hot toy right there.
Yeah.
So I turned around and spent the money on a hot toy.
Yeah. Oh my god, this is such a detailed waist piece that I'm building here now that it's getting a little intimidating here. I'm starting to have to cut out like some of the big pieces here.
Intimidation's not allowed.
What's that?
Meanwhile, I'm just building entry gate.
Hey, that entry grade's still a good entry grade, man. I'm a little jelly you got that thing.
It cost me pretty penny, but I'm not upset by it so far.
I'm an idiot sometimes.
Because Cobain, I actually saw the Gambit skit I really wanted.
Oh.
But then I saw the price. I was like, oh shit. Never mind. entry new Gundam with this. I could probably save my money for it, but I just didn't feel like it.
Yeah, any of those kits that are not like immediate Gundam get to be so expensive.
Yeah, Superbot OS license, it's expensive.
Oh god, yes.
Despite I already owns it.
So I'm bringing back Let's Plays again for my channel.
Yeah.
So like instead of doing like just streams, I'm actually gonna have a Let's Play video come out on Saturdays now.
Neat.
Cool.
I'm doing my first one's gonna be World of Final Fantasy.
Oh.
Awesome.
Yeah, so World of Final Fantasy is like imagine like Kingdom Hearts meets Pokemon meets Final Fantasy.
Oh.
All right, let me see here.
Wait, PS4 is gonna have like, what's it called again? A Phantasy Star Online 2.
Yeah. Hey, Ricardo, what's going on, man? How are you?
I'm hyped to play it. It's like probably around October, end of October.
Jen said, yeah, it was the Ren Fair. Everybody saying hey to Ricardo. Ricardo saying hey back. Duff Man. Getting some talking. Blind Mag, what's going on, man? How are you tonight? Messiah, what's going on? Messiah played some Fall Guys with me Friday night. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I had fun this past Tuesday. I did my game stream with Lack.
Really?
And we finished off Turtles.
Oh, nice.
But I think I may keep Turtles in a rotation eventually.
Yeah.
Because I want to play through each character, because each character has different weapons, different fighting styles, strengths.
Yeah.
I played through as Raphael, and I really like Raphael, but I'm actually curious to see how apparently people say that April is very very OP, very overpowered. So we'll see what happens. But this week we're going to change it up with Battletoads.
Ooh.
There's a newer version of Battletoads that came out.
Is
on
there?
Xbox, and I think it might be on PlayStation platform too.
I doubt it, because since it's a Rare game, since it's from Rare, Microsoft owns the licensing for Rare. and they've been very skimpy about what they release.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, both PlayStation, both Sony and Microsoft are still kind of in that nasty little feuding stage where they don't want to like release.
Well, it's weird because Ninja Turtles is on both platforms, but I get that that's a different developer and all.
Yeah.
But Colbin, I think you'll like some of the goodies I picked up. I
do, definitely. From what you've been telling me here, it sounds like you picked up a good little bit.
Well, I had one vendor who says, well, in fact, all his figures, unless they actually had a price sticker, they're all $25 a piece. That goes Marvel and DC.
Okay.
Oh, CD.
And he did a deal. He says, well, if you buy 5, you'll get 1 for free. So that's $125 for 5 figures, and then I'll get a 6th one for free. He says, yeah. So that was a no-brainer. So I picked up 6 figs from him. I mean, that was a no-brainer right there. I almost picked up. He actually had a Firestar because I love, the old Spider-Man's Amazing Friends. I almost picked up that, but I'm thinking of getting that 3-pack. That's going to be 74 or 70, whatever it is. But we'll see what happens. But yeah, I mean, I found some deals. There were some people who were a little, price gouging a little bit, but I get that they're trying to make a buck.
Messiah says he plays Phantasy Star Online too.
Oh, neat. I'm
going to look that up. Phantasy Star.
It's a great series.
It was originally an RPG, but then this is like the MMORPG installment of the series.
PSO2 coming to PlayStation. If y'all play, I'm on ship 3 Thorn. Okay. I'll keep that in mind. I might end up snagging that so we can all play.
Yeah, we both be total newbies and get outcast.
Hey, I'm okay with being a total noob.
The funniest thing about Phantasy Star, you can be a freaking mecha. I mean, human-sized mecha, but yeah.
Yeah. So it gives me the option to use the green or red clear parts here. I'm using red because that looks so much better on this kit. Oh. There's a lot of red on this kit to begin with. So I'm super excited to see this thing finished, guys. Like, I want to get it done tonight, but it's taking a while. They told me to put a sticker on this, but I don't know if I want to put a sticker on a clear part like that.
Yeah, this will just take me like a few minutes. I mean, just a few hours right now.
I guess I'll put sticker number 4 on it just to see. I feel like that should be like behind the clear part, but
okay. It's all kind of solid.
So what did you do this weekend, Aaron?
We went to so it was since it was Will's birthday week, we took him out to one of our local pubs we have. It's called the Stone's Throw Tavern.
Okay.
So good, man. We got the loaded French fries, which were chef's kiss.
Yeah, I saw your picture on Facebook. It looked amazing.
Yeah, and the sandwich I got was supposed to be a French dip, but I think they forgot the au jus. But either way, it was still an amazing sandwich. Like, I'm not going to complain about it because it was banging. But we did that. Like I said, I spent most of the day today recording and took a nap today. Like, I hadn't taken a nap in about a week or two. I needed one.
Oh, Mirage, I thought about you over the weekend.
Oh, thanks.
No. I shouldn't have thought of you, but you popped up in my head. Because we went to the Pittsburgh Zoo.
Yeah.
And we saw some monkeys that were just going crazy towards these kids. Like, it almost looked like they were trying to attack or grab food from them or something. It was insane. I'm just cracking up. My wife was like, I don't think that was that funny. I was like, no, it's someone that pops up on the streams who has to deal with this kind of insanity every day. I said, trust me. But yeah, it was like, I'm shaking my head. I said, "Farm Mirage," and they're looking at me like, "Huh? Who?" I was just like, "Oh God!" It was just insane. Not a bad zoo.
Well, thanks for thinking about me.
I was just like, because I just can't believe. I mean, you deal with that on a regular basis. Crazy monkeys jumping around.
Well, I don't really deal with monkeys like every day, but when they come, Yeah. You just got to play the Do Not Stir game.
Everybody saying hey to each other in the chat. Y'all are. This chat is the best. Like y'all are so welcoming to each other, and I love it. Yep, we're doing. Y'all are just. You're just chilling tonight, Ricardo. That's cool, man. Yeah, Messiah Mirage plays already. Phantasy Star Online too.
I was actually gonna play the PS. It's already released on the Japanese PS Store for like many years already at this point. But when I tried to play it, I just could not understand anything. I tried to make my own account, but it was just too complicated. To say the least.
God, Duffman, congrats on 1040 followers on Instagram, man. That's really awesome. Yeah, Jen's walked about 9 miles today. Doppel, what's going on, man? How are you tonight? Doppel's an amazing member of this community, guys. He's helped me and him were playing. We actually sat down and played some Elden Ring together the other night.
Oh, yeah, I really saw.
Dude, I'm telling you, I love Elden Ring. That game is, for it being as hard as it is, it's gotten into my the soft spot in my heart, you know.
How much swearing?
He has a thing for some certain stuff.
It's just, I don't know why that game is so much fun for me. Usually I don't like games like that because they get a little, because of the punishment they put on you.
Well, it's not Ninja Gaiden at least.
Oh god, yeah, Ninja Gaiden.
And I'm not speaking about the Xbox game, I'm speaking about the NES game. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that old NES game was difficult, man.
First stage was okay, and second stage is then once you get like halfway in the second stage, okay, it shows his true colors.
Yeah, yeah. All right, let's see. I need to figure out a good runner system here because the runner stands are nice, but I've got to bounce between so many different runners here with this kit.
I think I've seen some Japanese modelists. They use those tray plates.
Yeah.
When you just the plates on.
Yeah.
Yeah. They use that. You use that sometimes.
Here you are.
It's freaking fluid.
Lost a piece.
Oh yeah, losing a piece is going to be part of the natural process of this now.
What part that even take?
Well, when you have a piece that's smaller than part of a fingernail.
So, did you see the parts that I lost recently, Dave, that I had to find?
I don't believe so.
I finally got them glued in place now. But you see that little gray square right there by the toe?
Yeah.
Right about. Yeah, I lost both of those on both legs.
Oh.
I had to find them. Guys, this kit's going to be huge, by the way. It's already feeling tall. Like, the legs themselves are the size of, like, the RX-78 HG.
This kid's actually also very tall. I mean...
Oh, yeah, Crucible's been rough on me lately.
What did I even take that? I'm so confused.
Everybody's saying hey to Doppel. Doppel wanted to know why Jen walked 9 miles.
Did you leave no gas in the gas tank? Be honest.
No. Also, Dave, you got a question in the chat there. It's from Ricardo. How many pieces does that model you have? How many pieces does the model that you were working on have?
I honestly don't know. Does it say in the box?
No, it won't say, but it's you can always speculate with runners.
Well, it depends on the runner.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 runners. So I mean, it's an HD kit, so I'd say it's slightly more than your average HD kit because with the wings that kind of extend outwards on here.
Yeah.
So I really don't know, to be honest. I mean, this is one I find at Target, and I've only seen it at Target. I haven't seen it like at Hobby Lobby or any other places yet.
Yeah, Blind Mag, I play Destiny 2 as well. I'm a Titan. I run Titan all the time, man. All right. let's see. I gotta get the grinding on this kit here. I'm building the skirting now.
Now, Aaron, have you watched Sandman yet?
I have not. I saw it advertised today, and I was gonna watch it, but that nap called my name, and I went out like a light.
Well, I actually binged it last week. I enjoyed it tremendously, but I also know some of the mythology of the DC comics with that.
Yeah.
I will
Like
say if you
Constantine?
watch it, the
Or
first,
Constantine.
yeah, well, Constantine plays a role in that.
Yeah.
Okay, and with that, excuse me, with that, I'll say the first episode or two might seem a little slow at first, but it has to kind of give you background, or kind of has to give you depth into that world first.
Yeah.
But then afterwards, it definitely picks up. I think it's enjoyable for any comic book or anyone into kind of not necessarily dark supernatural,
Okay.
but like a supernatural kind of world. It gives you a view on different sets of gods, so to speak, within the worlds. There is a Constantine character in it. They pronounce it Constantine. But it's definitely plays on, if you're familiar with John Constantine, it's a different take on it, and I think it could be a fun take for the future. If it gets picked up. But, it was an enjoyable show. I mean, if it's 10 episodes, quick binge. We'll see if Netflix picks it up, because everybody's canceling everything right now.
Yeah, they're on a cancel bin. They're on a cancel kick right now too.
Actually, Ezra Miller. Good sustaining character.
Yeah, he's still going.
Can't get away from this.
Yeah, he's just. I really hope DC is like, okay, let's just scrap it. Don't scrap it. Recast and try to move on. I think that's the best thing moving forward, because the Flash has been a lovable character for anyone who's into DC. I mean, going all the way back to the 1990s, Wesley? I'm forgetting his name. John Wesley Shipp on a CBS show. He was a big fan favorite. I actually have the DVD set autographed by him.
Nice.
But like, even Justice League, he had Michael Rosenbaum, who voiced Wally West's Flash, and he was always kind of a fan favorite.
Yeah.
And even CW, the first, I'll say this, Grant Gustin, I do love the show. I'm a loyal Flash fan. I will admit the past couple of years have been kind of bleh, and this is going to be the final season of Flash. But the show ran for 9 years. Let's just put it that way.
It's hard to keep a show like that fresh, though, after so many years. Yeah,
it is. But I really do hope that they find someone who can fill those golden boots, and because I really think Ezra Miller just needs to be removed, because there's just so much that he's
going off the deep end. I think
I go fast.
Oh, Mirage, this is why you are an integral part of this community.
The latest I saw was him trying to be in disguise because he grew a mustache. Like,
yeah,
really? Like on his mother's farm or some junk like that. There's all these accusations, and I'm not going to repeat those accusations because I haven't read anything from a confirmed news outlet, so I'm not going to repeat stuff that is, until it's proven or confirmed visually. It's not really happening in the world. So, but it just makes you want to shake your head at him. Just like, what is wrong with you? Were you not hugged enough as a child, or hugged too much? I don't know.
I don't know. It's a crazy scenario.
Well, it's like I feel bad about the Batgirl movie being canceled because, one, we didn't even have any trailers or teasers about her, for one. So there shouldn't be any judgment from anyone. Two, we were going to have this was going to be the next movie with J.K. Simmons back as Commissioner or as Gordon. So I was excited for that, and Michael Keaton was in this.
Yeah.
Anything that has Michael Keaton in it, I'm down for, whether it's Batman or not. I mean, he's an awesome talent, regardless. So now this is being shelved for God knows how long. I really hope they go.
Hey, Destination Stone, what's going on?
Like
I
how
really
Keaton's
hope they-
reaction was like, "What? Bad woman? I mean, bad girl? Huh?"
Yeah.
Well, I just hope that they go the Snyder route, and maybe a year or two from now they decide to let's just go ahead and release it. It's sitting on the shelf, But who knows? We'll see what happens.
Trying to catch up on the chat here. Mainly jumping into Gambit matches. Gambit's been kind of rough on me lately. I can't hardly get into it.
Never played that game.
Destiny 2 is a lot of fun. It's free for the most part, other than the expansions, or other than like the latest expansion. Every expansion afterwards gets released free if you buy the latest one. Yeah, I can imagine blowing glass is already not fun while it's 100 degrees outside.
My wife wants to do that. We have the Corning Museum of Glass here in New York State.
Yeah.
Her and her friend wants to do the glass blowing. I'm like, asthma, not going to happen. But I was like, you go ahead and have some fun.
Destination Stone is also really close to that 1K milestone as well, guys. They're only like 39 away. Guys, if y'all get out there and share and make sure you promote and, watch their content, it is a lot of fun. Go out there. If you haven't subscribed to them already, please do so. Dwayne and Stevie have a lot of fun doing what they do, and they've put out some really awesome videos.
And they will show you stuff that you would never have imagined in a million years, and I mean that in a great way.
Yeah. they go and hit the locations that people often overlook, and I think that's really cool. Like to hit up all these small towns around their area, and it's a really fun adventure. All right, so here's one of the first skirting pieces here, guys. It is taking me this long to build this plus that little skirt there because it's just a whole lot of like runner hunting just to get to those parts. If I was better organized, I could cut out these pieces, and have them ready to go and lined up and all that, but I am not. I have very limited space to begin with.
Oh, who wants to be organized now? Come on.
Maybe not me.
Yeah, definitely not me.
Not it.
All right.
That's cleaned up. There's that one.
Hold up.
And do I need another? No, I don't need anything else from this runner, so we can set that off to the side. I need to fold that back and grab.
And drink up this.
By the way, guys, I haven't even told you what tonight's W drink is tonight.
Dragon Age?
It's the usually I do the Dragonade, but tonight is an Amaro Ray, which is the Dragonade.
I should have realized with tonight being Gunpla Hangar.
Plus the Passion Joy tea.
What in the world?
So it's in my little W tumbler here, which works great. I love this thing. And 1 cup of W gets me through like 2 streams. So sometimes if it's really hot and I'm just really thirsty, then it might run quickly. See, I need E12.
Earlier, I think yesterday I drank espresso. I rarely drink espresso, but man, was it strong.
Never had espresso.
Ooh, Duff Man.
It was it's Arabic coffee. Even my father, I guess I was drinking it in the car. Even my father could smell it from far away when he was driving. And it's like, you should have only cappuccino. It was so bitter. It was so bitter that earlier before that I was eating fried rice and I put some soy sauce on it. It was so strong that I could even feel the soy sauce inside my mouth.
I haven't had fried rice in so long. God.
I made some not too long ago.
I'm trying to find a cauliflower version of it that doesn't taste like mush when you make it up.
Yeah.
Because there's different recipes for different things. Like we used to get cauliflower fries.
Yeah.
Can't find them anywhere now. The only thing we can find are cauliflower tots, but sometimes you got to be careful, otherwise it tastes like mush. I mean, the texture is just mush.
Yeah, it can be a little. The textures can be a little rough.
Oh yeah, Cobain.
Yes.
you're still looking for ingredients for Umbria, right?
Always, man. I'm telling you, like I've got to go to my local Asian store.
Let me. I'll give you a drink recipe to go with it, maybe, or you can
Okay.
try it first. It's called. We call it in South Asia. What's it called? Ayabando, which
Yeah.
is it's basically like rose milk. Like you put basically like it depends on which version you're making, but basically if you want to do it like very simple, you grab yourself like
Okay.
a glass of milk, something like that, a jug of milk or whatever, and then
Yeah.
you get this rose syrup, and you just pour it in a little bit. I mean, depends on how many amount you want. Like if you want to make it very sweet, just put a lot. But if you want to make it less sweet, just don't put a lot, obviously. And then you just stir it around, and then we got ayabando.
Okay.
You
It's
said it's
rose
called Iron Bundle.
ayabando. We can just call it like roast milk.
Okay.
Easier. And it tastes really good, quite sweet.
Iron blooded milk.
And it's while it's still unhealthy technically, it's still better than whatever pink sauce you guys have there.
Oh, let's not talk about that pink sauce, man. That thing is.
This is
I've seen-
superior. This
it
is
is-
superior pink liquid.
I don't know what that lady's thinking when she says, "Oh yeah, you got to try this pink sauce that I made." No, I don't.
Trust me, if everyone else in your country finds out about ayabando, they'll go crazy over it. Pink sauce will be irrelevant, Pink sauce would matter.
I might as well just put that runner right there because I'm gonna need that a lot more than I'm gonna need any of the other runners here for a little bit.
Oh, this
Let's
is
see
going quick.
what's going on in the chat.
I think most of my time is power line.
Ricardo, hopefully you can get there soon. Night shift for 10 years. Yeah, I drank like Cokes every night. That was how I handled my night shifts. Huh. I'll have to check that. I have to check out some glass blowing. I like glass blowing. It's a lot of fun to watch.
I think there's a competition show on Netflix right now. My wife's been watching.
Hi,
something
Brody. Welcome to the stream.
on like Netflix or Hulu or something like that. That involves glass blowing. It's like some kind of glass blowing competition. I'll have to ask her what it is.
Ricardo says he's finishing closing a furniture store in Houston. Okay. We'll just finish watching the Red Wedding episode of Game of Thrones again. Still one of the like episodes that made me hate George R.R. Martin for a little while. And I mean, Jen had read the books and she knew what was coming, but me, I was like, I went into this blind. Like, I prepared nothing for it. All right, so let's see here. I gotta get that into there, like that, and then we're gonna get this little.
Oh, so small.
I think it's interesting that the skirting on this has all these like internal pieces that you got to plug in place.
This kid has really impressive concentration.
All right, so there's 2 skirts done.
Yeah, Jen, that is true. He was kept out of the loop over the last couple seasons, because at one point HBO was getting a little perturbed at him because he wasn't writing
Death Star, what's
fast
up,
enough for them.
guys? If y'all didn't see, Death Star and me joined Will last night on his channel for some Monster Hunter. It was a lot of fun. Brody, glad to have you here tonight, man. Thank you for being here. That's really cool, Doppel. I love seeing things like glass blowing and things like that. It's just really cool to me. 13 likes so far. You guys are the best. I appreciate you guys so much. All right, so we've got 2 more sets of skirts to build here. This kit is very like heavily detail oriented.
Okay.
Okay, the glass blowing show on Netflix is actually called Blown Away.
Yeah.
Oh, what a name.
Yeah, apparently it's a Canadian reality glass blowing competition television series.
Huh.
Apparently, I think they have a few seasons already on there, so if you're definitely interested, check it out.
Yeah. Catch up on the chat. All right, Ricardo. Same, Mark. I'm a fall winter kind of guy.
What, for weather?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Like 50, 60 degrees is like probably my optimal weather. I mean, even for bike riding, I love that.
Meanwhile, we pronounce it like, you guys have winter?
Yeah, we have winter. It's ours is mild here.
Especially up here, we do.
Yeah, down here it's kind of an interesting winter. It's like it exists for like a few weeks and then it no longer exists.
Well, we don't have any snow here, sadly. But okay, not like I'm mine.
A little snow is okay. Yeah, a little snow is okay. It's not like anything to me.
I'll send Aaron all the snow he wants. How's that? I don't want him to feel left out.
I actually made a video on the snow we had around here one year because we don't normally get like a heavy amount of snow. And when I say we got a lot of snow, it shut down infrastructure. It was wild. Like we don't get it so often that we don't prepare for it, you know.
Yeah, I mean, well, if you get an area that is not expecting it or not prepared for it,
yeah.
I mean, like, and this is the funny part: New York City, perfect example.
Yeah.
I'm at one end of the state. I'm in Buffalo, which is what we call Western New York State, and I'm in New York City, the absolute bottom of the state. And they could get 3 or 4 inches of snow, and everything starts shutting down.
Y'all get that? It's
here,
like
it's like, okay,
life is normal.
We can get 3 or 4 feet, and it's still business as usual. So
yeah, it's all about how your infrastructure plans on it, though. Like ours is just not equipped for it because I mean, we live in an area where we're better equipped for hurricanes and things like that. Like, if it's a Category 1 hurricane, I'm probably expected to at least come into work and sit around and just shoot the breeze, if anything.
Well, my job, I mean, we're a 24-hour call center. They will expect us to be there regardless.
Anything like Category 2 or above is just so many amazing people dropping in. Let's see here. I've watched Jeepers Creepers once, so I get the reference there.
Backpack gun.
Speaking of Monster Hunter, I had to download the whole game, get the Iceborne expansion. Now I've got to actually go play it. Yeah, we'll have to play sometime, man.
You guys will have to let me know how that game is. I've never played a Monster Hunter. I remember the cartoon. There was like an anime cartoon years ago.
So Monster Hunter is really good. It is think any kind of like Elden Ring style game, but less punishing. The beasts are actually quite easy to fight up into a certain level. But you basically fight these beasts to get parts to craft better weapons and armor.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I love it. Let's see. Brody wants to know, have we watched Christine? I've never seen Christine. That was one of the movies I'd never got into. Yeah.
You've never seen Christine?
I haven't watched a lot of those.
Oh, son of a mother.
Oh, no. Sounds like, is that a part drop?
Oh, no, that was a little bit more than a part drop.
Parts falling?
Thanks to my lovely little fur child here. Yes.
Oh.
She had to get into the window. Didn't you, River?
That is her window, Dave.
Yes, it is.
You just pay for it, you know.
Oh yes.
No, we always have an orange cat. Like it's not ours. Like it's belongs to the neighbor. But he always keeps visiting the same window.
This one right here.
The Just because of our food. Just because of the food. Like my auntie gives to him. Oh, cute cat. Basically, that window is basically just like McDonald's drive-through.
I'm gonna do some cleanup on this part here. It's got
Clean
some
up on all three.
Yeah. There we go. Now it's in place. I had to cut the sides a little bit. It was just a little bit wider than what it needed to be. And now I just put this on top of that part flipped out of my finger, and I was like, "Don't you dare!"
Did I just hear Hank kill?
Ooh!
Great shit.
Doppel says "Blown Away" is a cool show. That's almost all entirely soft glass hot shop work, as opposed to what he does called lamp working, where he uses torches instead of a furnace. That's cool. I didn't realize there was so much different ways to do it. You know, there's so many different ways to do it. You made reactions? Nice. I'll have to go check them out, Brody. Monster Hunter, not Monster Rancher. Okay, yeah, there is a difference between the two.
Okay. Well, looks like I'm going to be missing one little part, but that's okay. That's all right.
Hey.
Par for the course here in
Mark,
the
that's a
dimension.
lot of people in one area.
What's that?
He said he's got over 1 million people in that live in his area.
Oh, wow.
Chad is busy tonight. I'm seeing a lot of new names in here too.
Okay, I
15
have
likes,
to.
thank y'all.
I like to lodge a complaint here.
All right, what's your complaint for tonight?
It's almost an hour and nobody's mentioned food yet. Just saying.
No, I mentioned Dubby, but that was about it. That's not really food.
Oh,
We had pizza. What did y'all have for supper tonight? Well, yeah, you did. We talked about fried rice.
Oh, yeah, we
And
had,
Okay.
and I bundle. Can't forget the best Malaysian drink.
Yeah. By the way, guys, for those of y'all that are hearing me talk about Dubby, you can snag Dubby for a pretty good deal here if you use my coupon code Coldbane at checkout. Again, that is Coldbane for 10% off your purchase. Snag some Dubby with coupon code Coldbane there.
And you
So if
may
you're-
just want to share that with all your friends and family too.
Oh God, yes, please, because
Fellow gamers,
they are
and
a sponsor.
forums.
They are a
Facebook
sponsor, and
groups.
if you buy from them using that coupon code, it goes back to help the channel in the long run.
All right, I'm gonna get my drink.
I've been loving their drinks too. Like I want to get one of the other ones that they have called Beach and Peach.
I mean, come on, with everyone going back to school, it's college semester, everyone's getting back.
Yeah,
Come on, get them some Dubby.
yeah, and it's all good too. Like there's hardly any sugar in it whatsoever.
Was it all the energy without all the crash?
Exactly. They use sucralose as their sweetener. That's the only thing that kind of is iffy with me, because sucralose can mess up your stomach if you drink too much of it, especially for someone like me who has digestive issues.
Well, that's like with anyone who's had gastric bypass. You really aren't supposed to have like anything gummy, like too
Yeah.
much corn syrup. That's a bad thing.
No corn syrup in this. It's mostly natural
See?
sweeteners, other than like the sucralose.
So it's healthy, gives
a
you
lot
energy,
healthy. Yeah, it's
and
healthy.
no crash.
Definitely.
What more can you ask for?
I'm telling you, man. I dig it, and like I don't normally like sucralose flavored things because they can be that fake sweetness can be a little bitter after a while, or it leaves an aftertaste. But the level of sucralose in this is minimal. Like it's only there to help kind of aid the natural flavors, because they use like fruit. They use like fruit flavors as well.
Aaron needs to record one of those bitter beer commercials from back in the day, but with energy drinks.
Oh yeah, the old skunky beer commercials.
Oh.
God, I've had a beer before that was skunky right off the rip, and I hated it. I can't remember which one it was, but I didn't like it after I drank it, and I was like, nah, I'm not doing this again.
Not gonna do it.
Now I will say my favorite of beers is I love Sam Adams. That's one of my favorite ones to get.
Oktoberfest. Yes.
So I actually had actually had Sam Adams fresh from like
Don't
it
tell
was
me
at
the
a restaurant.
brewery
It was well, it wasn't from the brewery, but it was like fresh from like their one of their like
distilleries.
in Boston restaurants
Okay.
at the top of the Prudential Center. When I went the first time I ever went to Boston, which I love Boston.
Oh, don't mention Boston right now. One person I did miss out on an autograph or photo op with was Sean Patrick Flannery,
Yeah.
Boondock Saints.
Yes.
Now,
You
if
and
they
your
would have had
freaking
Norman
roll.
Reedus, I would have dropped the money for both.
One of my favorite lines from that movie is whenever Norman Reedus has the rope and he goes, "You and your fucking rope."
Oh, you Charlie Bronson?
Yeah, what are you, Charlie? Yeah, what are you, Charlie Bronson? And all of a sudden, the rope saves him.
Oh, what was that about the rope?
Yeah. Oh, what was that about me rope? Oh, shut up.
Interestingly, this kit has kind of a frame.
An EG with a frame.
Yeah, not a completely like not a complete frame like like the IBO kids, but
Yeah.
still frame. It's more like a structural frame more than like a
They're
detail.
talking about Cujo in the chat.
Well, yeah, speaking of Stephen King, not Stephen King, but John Carpenter was there this weekend.
Really?
And they had the original. If you saw the first Halloween movie,
Yeah.
Dr. Loomis is driving in a gray station wagon.
Jensen beer is pea water.
They had the station wagon there, the original one that was used in the movie, completely restored. They're doing photo ops with him in the car. I'm like, I'm sorry, I can't drop 160 for that. No, not gonna
Death
do
Star, we're definitely going to have to go do that soon. Boondock Saints was amazing. The cat part.
it. What's the cat's name?
You don't even know.
Yeah, we got to bleep it out.
Yeah. I loved Rocco. He was one of my favorite characters.
Well, at least they kind of brought him back in spirit, literally, in the second one. And I keep hearing rumblings that Duffy says he wants to do another one. They just have to get the right script and the right people involved, and I would love to see it. Love to see it happen.
I think it will. I honestly think it will, Dave. Just because everything's kind of leading up to, the return of everything. Because reboots, sequels, it's that kind of season right now in the movie industry.
Oh yes.
Guys, I'm gonna try everything I can to get this kit done tonight because this is the fourth week of building this thing, and I'm ready to be done. Not that I hate it. Like at first, it was a really annoying kit.
Are you saying you've been building this for a month?
Pretty
That's
much.
what I'm hearing.
Yeah,
much.
it probably is.
But this has been like one of the most detailed and one of the most like intricate kits I've built to date. Definitely something a little different than what I'm used to. But I will say this: I'm glad I've built this one. This has been probably one of the most spiritual journeys I've had building a Gundam.
How many times can someone say they heard someone say, "I had a spiritual journey building this Gundam"?
Most
I am
people,
one with the Gundam.
Some travel to Tibet. Some people travel to Mecca, Medina. I traveled to I ordered mine from a hobby shop.
and it's from hell.
Yes, it has put me through hell so that I can see the light.
You must be hell to pilot hell.
But I will say this has
the best way to
been
put it.
This has been the adventure of a lifetime building this, and I would never trade this.
I think Kobe needs to build like a kit like this soon. Right after this cleanses his mind.
Oh yeah, it'll definitely change my mind after that, Mirage.
Cobain is building Deathscythe Hell, also known as the never-ending story.
Yeah.
Now, did you ever watch Stranger Things?
Yeah.
There were so many Eddies at that con this weekend. It wasn't even funny.
I was about to say, just be prepared to see so much Eddie.
But on one of my videos coming out sometime soon, I don't know when, but sometime in the near future,
Okay.
There was a group of kids. They killed the Stranger Things cast. There was this one kid who literally looked like he was Steve.
Really?
He had the yellow rubber gloves on. He had
Thought
the
you meant you killed
gray
them.
members only coats. He had the sunglasses, the hair. The kid was killing it.
Oh man.
I mean, there's a lot of great costumes there. There was one person I was going to take a picture of their cosplay, but the cosplay malfunctioned and fell apart.
Oh, I feel for them.
Oh, trust me. Wait till I tell you what it was. It was
You gotta tell me.
Deathscythe.
Really?
And I saw like their cosplay was falling apart, and I saw the look on their face because they removed the helmet and everything.
Yeah.
And they were just, I'm like, no, I'm not gonna ask if I can take a picture because I always ask for cosplay. Cosplay is not permission. I'm a strong proponent of that.
I am too. I don't like people walking up and just like.
When I saw this person, like just the devastation look on them, I was like, no. I'm like, I actually had a thing of tape in one of my pockets. I was like, do you need any kind of help?
Yeah.
With? They're like, no. I was like, I understand. Stepped away. You get a frustration like that. It's like the Colbane scream you never heard in your life. Trust me, I understand. But there are so many amazing and that's the first time I saw a Gundam cosplay in person.
Yeah.
It looks tremendous. Like he had the glowing green eyes. He actually had the staff glowing. The scythe was glowing green perfectly.
Duffman dropping
killing it.
Duffman dropping a quote, of course. I love it.
Duffman rocks. In fact, Duffman,
the creeper from Jeepers Creepers drove a truck. Yeah, I remember that, man.
Duffman's actually talking with me. We're going to be doing a collaboration for charity. In fact, doing a diorama, special custom diorama, to be raffled off for Toys for Tots to help fund Toys for Tots this year.
We were all talking about it. That's really cool, man. One of Blind Mag's favorite movies is House on Haunted Hill.
The original one,
version.
Vincent
Yeah,
Price,
the Vincent Price version.
Vincent Price did so many great movies. I mean, it's sad that we don't have him anymore.
Maximum Overdrive is about machines coming to life, and there's a Green Goblin truck. That's really cool.
Yes. Emilio Estevez starred in that movie.
Really?
Yearling Smith, that you would probably know her better as the voice of Lisa Simpson, was in there as well.
Yeah.
It's a great movie, and it'll kind of freak you out. I mean, back in the 80s, that kind of like freaked you out. Like, well, what if all the vehicles in the world came to life, all the machines?
So Transformers.
Well, without the transforming, that is.
Yeah.
I mean, imagine lawnmowers coming to life, vending machines shooting soda cans at you, things of that nature.
What was the movie about the guy that lived in the virtual machine, or ended up getting caught up in the virtual machine?
Lawnmower Man.
Lawnmower Man. I remember Lawnmower Man.
And there was a second one which was even worse.
Yeah, we used to watch Lawnmower Man all the time. Me and my dad. He loved cheesy
Jeff
stuff.
Fahey.
Yep.
Oh, that's what my dad was all about. Like, he would pick up movies from Blockbuster, or we had some smaller chains out here.
Yeah.
And, that was the Friday night ritual. Like, we would order pizza wings, and we had like 4 or 5 movies to watch over the weekend. So trust me, we watched all those movies. Chopping Mall. I mean, I can go on a whole list of movies that just sound bad, like Motorcycle Mania, about satanic or like weird satanic worshipping motorcyclists who wouldn't die. Just all kinds of crazy stuff.
That sounds crazy in and of itself, right there.
I mean, but you would have a lot of good ones in there too, like Hellraiser.
Yeah, I've never seen Hellraiser. I want to watch it at least one point in my life.
I'd say the first 2 are really good, and then it starts to get progressively downhill, kind of like Wishmaster and a whole bunch of others.
See, I missed out on a whole bunch of like the
Sleepaway Camp. There's actually a horror movie called Jack Frost.
Yeah, I knew about Jack Frost. I remember the movie The Langoliers.
Dr. Giggles. You ever hear that one?
No, I have not.
Now, you saw Darkman, right?
It's been a long time, but I think I have.
Liam Neeson. Well, the guy who plays the mobster in there plays this psychotic doctor, Dr. Giggles, who's like
Good
a
name.
dentist. Well, like the laughing gas kind of thing.
Yeah.
But there's so many. I mean, like real cheesy but awesome horror movies from the 80s.
Gentlemen, I've cleared out a few runners here now, so we're getting close to getting done with the kit.
Nice.
There will be some leftover pieces, of course. There will be some greens that are left over, just because I'm using all reds on this kit. I like the red eyes on it. I like the red cameras.
Yeah, go all red.
I mean, you got to think about it. This suit's supposed to be the Supernova version, and almost all the souped-up Gundams.
Awesome.
Yeah, you think about it. Barbatos's eyes go from like this green to red when it goes into like its like full
Berserk
mode kind of deal.
Can we have Gundams run amok like a satanic version of like Gundams that are just possessed?
Well, I mean, if you think, yeah, I was about to say G Gundam had that pretty well down pat. Brody remembers Chopping Mall.
Yep. Trust me, we could
Lawnmower
spend an
Man.
entire stream, an entire 2-hour stream just talking about horror movies.
Valentine's Day was another weird murder kill.
Which
murder
version?
kids.
There's more than one version of. There's been several.
Demonic
There's been a few
Toys.
horror movies called Valentine's Day. Demonic
Time
Toys,
Bandits.
Ball Man. Oh, Time Bandits is a classic.
Leprechaun.
No,
All right, Mark. Have a great night, man. Thank you for being here.
Leprechaun. There's a whole series of those.
Yeah.
There was You thought Leprechaun in Space was bad? Watch Leprechaun in the Hood and Leprechaun Back to the Hood.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm not. Anyone can look. You can Google these movies. I'm not.
No,
making these movies
I
up.
believe you 110% that they exist.
I mean, it's like the Critters movies. There's like 6 or 7 of them.
That's the first time I've heard those brought up since a Destination Stone stream.
Oh, Critters? Oh,
Yeah.
there's. I think it was. Was it? I'm thinking Critters 2. I think it was Critters 2 was the one where it actually takes place during Easter, and
Yeah.
people find the graboid or the critter eggs, and they
Yeah.
pick them, not realizing that they're not regular eggs. They thought that there's just some decoration stuff, and then they start attacking the whole town, and it's bananas.
Oh,
It's just
yeah.
insane. And that one actually starred if you ever watched The Orville, the one who
I have
plays,
not, but I want to.
there's a character on the show played by an actor named Scott Grimes. He's a red hair guy. He was like a kid in the first Critters movie, and he
Okay.
appeared in the second one too.
By the way, Mirage, I know you
Yeah?
saw this news. The guy who did the music for G Gundam.
Yeah, I posted it.
Yeah, I saw you post it, man. That broke my heart.
Man, he goes flying in his car. Like those Gundam music were one of my
Yeah.
favorites. I grew up listening to them, so yeah, it hurts a
did.
lot.
He did a few different songs for Gundam stuff, didn't he?
Actually, the only
Or
Gundam
like
song
anime in general, didn't he?
actually, when I checked his credits, it wasn't that much or anything.
Really?
Actually, the most recognizable songs that he ever did was like G Gundam.
Yeah.
I don't think I've
Shining
seen.
Finger.
I think that's
That
yeah.
song-
That's all.
That song was like the epitome of like coming home from school and
Yeah.
I reckon I should probably push the legs in first before I try to put the side skirting on.
I hope there's not such a thing as like Gundam karaoke. Otherwise, I think Aaron would just. Have a
Oh
field day
yeah,
all
I
night
would be
long.
right there. I would be
Okay.
right there. We would have a Gundam karaoke night for sure if I wouldn't get copyright struck.
And I'm
That's
sure
actually
Jen would take the night off.
that's like cover favorite like cover. I don't say like copyright free, but like safe to say
Yeah.
karaoke. That's what VTubers do.
Yeah.
Maybe you play like MIDI file versions of those.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Super Bowl voice versions. Some are copyrighted, but mostly can be safe. Since those are basically karaoke song.
Anybody remember like playing like before we had MP3s, we had MIDI files that we would play
Yeah.
on the computer.
Yeah.
That was all me. I had a library of MIDI files before I had MP3s.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you right now, MIDI files were the thing because you could actually like There's actually a few musicians I like that actually use MIDI for like their hip hop. There's a guy called Megaran that uses the stuff from Mega Man. All right, I think I got those legs in place. We'll find out here in a minute when I go to put the side skirting on.
Well, I said it during my stream last week Tuesday. The Ninja Turtle soundtrack for the movie,
Yeah,
for the video game.
Yeah,
I seriously would download that. I mean, it's a fun kind of throwback of the kind of music we would have in the arcade games.
Yeah. All right, gentlemen, I'm about to do the full
put
together. The full put together. Oh, the hip! No.
Is that the full Gundam, or are you just happy to be here?
Everything's falling off of it now.
You had to jinx yourself, didn't you?
Yeah, I'll try not to push on the head too much. Just because it's that V-fin is so loose. I'm going to have to glue that in place.
And I thought this was a family show.
Dave.
Hey, you're the one who said it, man.
Yeah. I should have known as soon as I said that. I should have known we were going to get a Dave giggity. Come on. Oh, now it won't line up.
Doppel, you're correct. Killer Clowns is the best.
Another one I've never seen.
And our buddy Duffman, I believe, was working on a diorama for Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Nice.
Aaron, you definitely it's not Shakespeare. Let me just put it that way. But it's the kind of horror movie that will sit in the back of your mind and give you nothing but joy when you think of it.
I love stuff like that to begin with.
I mean, it's right there in the title, Killer Clowns from Outer Space. I really don't need to say anything more beyond that. I mean, it's in our house. It was pure awesomeness that at one point in time, my brother had that as the password for his Wi-Fi.
Nice.
We had KKFOS 1988, which was my one brother's year he was born. So that was our password for Wi-Fi.
Oh wow, your brother's like 2 years younger than me then.
Yeah. Remind me that I'm old. Thanks.
It's okay, Dave. We all have to get old sometime. You made me feel old the other day when you said it was just only a few years from now that, people born in the 80s would be, 60 or 50.
Well, no, I said, I was born in 78, so how do you think I feel?
Oh, yeah.
Oops.
Come on. Oh, this feels like it's about to give. Don't like that. Now, is that not even the right ball joint? I better do this over a table. I feel like I need a hanger just to hold everything in place when I lower it down. And little tiny people to sit there and just push the parts together for me. All right. You know what?
You need Oompa Loompas to help you out?
I don't know if I need Oompa Loompas, but I definitely do need help getting this together because it's not lining up right. And everything's just wanting to fall off now. You know what? Let's take the side skirt off. That way I can see what I'm. Oh, okay. I'm getting frustrated here now because all the parts for the face just came right off.
Oh.
That's not allowed.
And this is why I pick an entry grade to build.
Yeah, this kit's definitely a.
I had an HE kit also, but I was like, nah, I'm just gonna build entry grade instead.
That's why Mirage is wise beyond his years.
Yeah. Well, everything just decided to blow up on me right there as I was putting it all back together. Like the head hasn't been sticking together well just because there's a lot of leftover runner bit to it. And then that cheek is such a terrible design. It's the same as the MG Deathscythe anyway. Those little cheek panels they have are not made to stick in place.
Holy crap, this is one big guy. Anyway.
Are you freaking kidding me right now?
Oh, his fist.
Yeah, because these cheeks suck so much. That's the only thing I don't like about these MG like wing kits. Is those little cheek vents that they have or whatever those things are.
Yeah, this is kind of long time. Anyway,
Just slide in and don't. There's nothing holding them in.
unless you're one of those parts.
And it just fell to the floor. And of course, because I've got a linoleum floor, that just means that they slide once they fall.
So it's hockey.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
All right. There it is. Like the whole head just fell apart on me trying to get it all together. Justin, what's going on? Dave, you just got a new sub from Brody.
Thank you, Brody. Awesomeness. I appreciate you, my friend.
I mean, you just caught the earworm from the Oompa Loompa. Doppel says he was born in 81. Dave, Duffman was born in 76.
Okay, you got 2
Infinite
years.
Phoenix, what's going on, man? How are you? Terminator
Okay,
2 is the best of the Terminators, according to Brody.
And
I got a dog over here begging for attention, apparently, at the door. She hears my voice, and
yeah, I didn't hear any barking, so we know it's not your sister, right? Thank you to Brody for that, because I'm at 593, 7 away from the almighty 600. So,
man, you're getting close, man.
Well, I actually have cards now. I have business
Nice.
cards for the channel, and I passed them out over the weekend at the con.
See, that's one thing I haven't gotten for my channel yet. Is anything like that?
Well, like a couple of years ago, before you know what happens, my wife and I we went to a couple cons where we cosplayed.
Yeah.
And we weren't doing Ghostbusters. We were actually doing Doctor Who. I was the 11th Doctor, and she was Clara from Doctor Who.
Yeah.
And we saw people who had, people who were like, some of them had cards. And what we were going to do originally was we were going to have like a joint email through Gmail so that people could kind of follow some of our exploits. But that kind of changed, with everything going on in the world.
Yeah.
But I'm like, well, what I did was, for me anyways, a friend of ours does designs professionally for a company, like they do like any company that does like handbooks and stuff like that, promotion work, posters, safety posters, stuff like that. So she decided in her spare time she would take my logo and the marquee that I have above my community page, and adapt that to a business card. And she printed up a couple hundred for like $16.
It's not bad.
Not expensive at all, especially if you know someone in the business.
Yeah.
So I had a bunch of those, and I will say this: if you're going to be at a con all day, get yourself a nice case, or have it in a pocket that you won't be sweating through.
Yeah.
Because I lost about 2 or 3 cards due to
sweat,
moisture.
Yeah. All right, I got it back. I got the head back together. One of the cheek panels is sitting. Oh, there it goes. I got it tucked back in now. One sitting in, the other sitting out. Like they won't sit like evenly. And there, I got the head back on. So what I'm gonna do is I'll put that head on once I get the torso put back together. This is going to be the hard part for me, is getting all those body parts put together. Just because there's a lot of moving pieces.
There he goes again.
Yeah, the side panel just flew off of it and flew right in the air. This is frustrating. Now that's a little frustrating there. One, the hip, that dog's gonna drive me nuts because she's over here just whining at the door, and I can't let her in here because she doesn't quite understand space.
Does it behave?
He's even concerned about that kid over there.
All right, I'm taking the legs off first. I'll just put the torso on.
I'll be right back.
Oh my god, the ball doesn't fit into the. I got to shave that down. So they give me this little like space right here, but you gotta force
Oh,
the ball into that. But unfortunately, the ball is not made for it.
that does not feel good.
It's very tight in there. It's not like a good hip joint or a good like socket. Let me see if I can widen it out a little bit, shave it down a little bit so I can get it in there, and fatten it up with a little glue if I got to. It's an actual polycap design too. I will say that's one problem you will find on some of these like third-party kits is nothing's ever cut properly.
And that's why I refuse to get one. But I actually have one. I heard one's good. It's like this Supernova wing kit.
Yeah, the Supernova wing is beautiful.
It's like white and purple, I believe. Someone
Yeah.
recommended it to me. I don't really build third party though, but it looked nice.
So it's from the same company that did this one, and I'll tell you right now, Supernova can be a little. They are a little finicky, as I've found out, and there is a little bit of work required on them.
Well, it's almost worth it in the end.
Yeah, it's worth it because I'm telling you, this has been a fun build for me. It's just been a little bit tedious just because of some of the parts not fitting properly and things coming loose and just it's if it would just all line up at one time.
You're not building kit. You're like trying to fix a time bomb or something.
Yeah, everything's very loose on. Oh, come on! Every time I get a part back on, a part falls off, and that's just frustrating. There,
Okay.
got that back together. If y'all could see my face right now, it is red. Just from these parts not all like coming loose and falling off. It's really stressing me out. The Human Centipede, oh my god. Yeah, that movie was a little rough. Justin, what's going on? I saw you pop in and I was trying to work on this while I was glue is definitely going to be required for some of these smaller pieces.
This is weird. Huh.
There, I got the head back on now. Now I can get the legs back in place because they came out. Pick up these side skirts real quick so I can slide. One of the back skirts came off apparently. One of the knee panels came off. God, there was so much stuff that flew off in the building of this. All right, I got to find one of those side skirts because it fell apparently. Go. Oh, there it is. It's behind the X-Acto knife. Pick the arms up so I don't. Oh, come on.
Okay, we can hand it, fix it a little.
Mirage, I think I'm about to have a meltdown here because everything's just sliding off of this now that I'm trying to actually get it done.
Oh,
Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. Like the joints are all good. It's just that putting that hip joint together was a real pain.
Mm-hmm.
And now all the waist panels are like not lining up.
Okay, sticker time.
Oh, fun.
There's just 2 stickers here.
Oh, not bad.
This is like, besides that American RX-2, this is like the only Gundam that has. I mean, the EG has a freaking sticker. Okay, it's not a really good looking sticker, but it will do.
Got that back in place. Now to get the legs in. I'm sure someone heard me just drop the F-bomb.
Yeah, I did. But I was too busy. I was too busy putting my stickers. I didn't even bother.
All right. There we go.
All right. Yeah, it's going well.
Glad it comes with a stand.
I'm gonna have to pound the hell out of the freaking beer rifle though. Anyway.
Are you freaking kidding me right now? This thing's a hand grenade when it comes down to putting the parts together.
A1.
All right. Let's get that back in place.
Right here.
Are you freaking kidding me? Come on. Just all of these side panels and back panels and all that are just not wanting to stay put. Don't you come off. There. Got it back in place. And now to get those little... Okay, where did you come from? That dadgum shoulder fin fell off again. That's the... Like I said, these third-party kits are not built... They're built for decoration more than they are for practicality.
Absolutely.
All right. Hip is done.
Did I just put it on part? Oh, I did.
There. All right. So the main kit is done, ladies and gentlemen. I just got everything put back together there.
Oh,
I'm gonna put it in full screen so everybody can see that real quick. That's the Deathscythe Hell Supernova in a nutshell, without the wings and the weapons right now. Just a really beautiful kit, though. I do like the design of this. I am noticing some issues, like I said, with parts staying on. But now let's start working on the next wave, which is shoulder, which is the backpack and the weapons. Or weapon, I should say. There's only one weapon with this.
Just one?
Just one, yeah.
Oh.
The
makes it easy
Deathscythe
to
only
do.
comes. Yeah, the Deathscythe only comes with a scythe.
After all, yeah.
All right, so now we can start working on that backpack.
Okay.
Yeah, the dog loves Jen more than me. The dog literally spends time with her, and she just wants me because I don't know. Duff, man, I gotta agree with you. Prey was really good. Prey was really good. Infinite Phoenix, yes. Predator is the bomb. It's one of my favorite series, aside from Alien. Alien's still my all-time favorite. All right, so let's see here. I need K18 and K17. So, Mirage, would you recommend that kit for anybody starting out?
In this?
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, I would. It's quite solid so far. And plus, you mix the really like if like this is your first Gundam kit, it'll stand out in your display because like this is one big Gundam, right here.
New Gundam was actually a pretty big Gundam to begin with, though, wasn't it?
Yeah,
It was
And
one
you
of
know
the tallest, wasn't it?
yeah, and you know what's quite funny? It's like Char, he has a hatred for like Amuro because Lala died
Yeah.
because of him. But then he knew that the new Gundam was being developed, so he gave the particle frame to Amuro basically. He let Anaheim give the particle frame because he wants a long battle with him despite being rivals.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Sorry, guys. I had to step away for a little bit.
You're good,
That's
man.
fine. I'm not sure if Chai is being smart or just an idiot, but probably both.
Hey, Wayne.
got over
He's
himself.
an idiot.
Oh, that's true. I mean,
Later, Ricardo. Have a great one. Thank you for being here, man.
I tried to drop access to Earth because I want to save humanity. Jarvix. Sorry, it make no sense.
Duffman, that's actually a really good question as to why they called it Prey.
Maybe because I haven't seen it yet, so I really don't know. But I'm imagining because maybe they wanted to not just call it Predator.
Actually, just calling it Prey sounds clever to me.
Yeah. By the way, Mirage, have you seen it yet?
No, I haven't yet.
You're going to like the design of the Predator, man.
I think I've seen it before. It looks nice.
Dude, I'm telling you, I'm hooked on that. I like that design. All right, let's see. The circle in the front. That goes through there like that. Like just the sheer design of it. It was
more
really
primal looking or
very primal looking. Like you can tell that this Predator is like the helmet even looks primal. Like most Predator helmets are like full enclosures that covers the jawline and all that.
Yes.
This one actually shows the lower half of the jaw, like it shows the mouth.
So it's Batman Predator.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I guess this is a great skit. It's a great skit. Not bad.
Duffman has a good fact here for us. The original Predator was supposed to be called Prey, and they changed it at the last minute.
And do you know who the original Predator was supposed to be played by?
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Yep.
So glad they went with someone else.
I can't take Jean-Claude Van Damme seriously as freaking Predator.
Yeah.
Can anyone ever take Jean-Claude Van Damme seriously?
Well, yeah, I can take it a bit seriously, at least compared to another specific action movie star.
He once played a kind of a Dolph Lundgren Rocky IV type character.
Yeah.
In a movie called, and any of the 80s children out there, if you've ever seen this movie, please speak up. No Retreat, No Surrender.
I
heard of it. Yeah.
You've heard of it, okay?
Yes.
Okay, like it's your obligatory 80s kind of like kind of a 80s fight movie. You have like the spirit of Bruce Lee coming alive to help this young man kind of learn martial arts. And it's a bad imitation of Bruce Lee, by the way.
Oh no.
Yeah, and Dolph Lundgren is like this Russian martial artist who basically disgraced and beat his father and left his father kind of like kind of bitter and impaired, like he's not as strong as he used to be, and just it's like one of those like No Retreat, No Surrender is also the theme song of the movie, of course, but it's like he does very very little talking and he does a very bad Russian accent.
Dolph Lundgren does.
No, I mean, I said Jean-Claude Van Damme is playing a very Dolph Lundgren, Rocky IV-esque type character, and it's just like he's got his hair slicked back during the entire movie. It's like he just comes off as a pompous, like himself.
Not gonna.
Well, at least it's not Steven Seagal.
I still would love to see Steven Seagal and Jean-Claude Van Damme go at a fight. Like, who's like the worst actor? Just
so they're showing me a part here that looks nothing like the part that I just cut off, guys.
That's not nice.
Yeah, it literally has no design similar.
What design? That's not good. That's not bueno.
No, it's not.
We don't like that. Aaron's going to have to complain to the designers. Why did you do that?
Well, I mean, it's a third-party kit. There's no real designer to complain to anymore. They probably were shut down by Bandai.
What's the company called?
I think it's Supernova.
Daiban? No?
You joke. But there is a company called Daiban.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I know which company. I forgot what it is.
I think it's either Dragon Momoko did this one or Supernova itself.
Oh, Dragon Momoko. Yeah, Dragon Momoko.
Yeah.
I think we joke.
Mirage knows.
Oh yeah, Mirages are like
Mirage's got the 411.
Mirage is our official Gundam correspondent.
Absolutely. And then I remember they gave the freaking Chinese cards to Phoenix.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Chinese cards were like, okay, thank you, I guess.
I don't know if that was supposed to go all the way through or not, but
It did now. Okay.
yeah, it's supposed to go all the way through, but it's not. Great. Wonderful. Let me just unwedge it.
Yes, let Aaron unwedge it.
This is what's taking me so long to get this thing done. And if I don't get it done tonight, I'll just show you all what I've gotten done and then do the rest off camera because this isn't worth a extra stream.
So, got a question for you. So,
Yes.
obviously, we know through all the news stories and everything that the hero is actually a heroine, a female hero
Yes.
in this movie. Now, this movie is the first Predator type movie since Fox
Maybe.
was acquired by Disney, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, does this make her a Disney princess?
I hope not.
Well, she got to be badass one for sure.
Yeah. She is really good. Like,
I don't
If
mean
Dis-
that in a negative way. I'm
Yeah.
seriously asking. Does that make her a Disney princess?
Bloodsport was an awesome movie. I've never seen Bloodsport. That's another one I've never seen.
Oh, Bloodsport.
Nice,
is
Tower.
Great.
Nice, Wayne.
The
It's
most I know.
actually- Go ahead.
Yeah. The most I know about Think of Gundam is about Sport and Street Fighter. Guile.
Oh no, you killed the chat.
That was bad. Van Damme in Street Fighter was just terrible. Raul Julia was actually kind of enjoyable as M. Bison.
Yeah, because he paid that for his kids, so he gave it
Oh,
like
yeah.
all.
And then we lost him shortly afterwards.
Yeah.
How am I supposed to like? None of this makes sense.
Come on, you son of a puff maker.
All right, let's
Come on.
see. It goes.
Here we go.
But Bloodsport is actually based loosely on a true story.
Really?
True.
There was
true.
a Frank Dukes, who was a martial artist.
Yeah.
And there's because the story of the movie goes that there is, think kind of like Mortal Kombat, but put in reality. There is a national tournament held every so often, and I guess like the great masters, or they are, they send someone of their dojo or family to represent them
Yeah.
in what they call the kumite. And the one sensei who taught, Frank Dukes, which is played by Jean-Claude Van Damme, he doesn't have a living relative anymore, a living son to represent him. So Jean-Claude Van Damme is begging for him to let him go to represent him.
Okay.
And he even goes AWOL from the military in order to do so. And that's how the movie goes. And, at the end, it even tells you that this is based on the real Frank Dukes, who, they give like a little bio on him and everything.
Yeah.
One of the military officers who's trying to get him back is actually Forrest Whitaker.
Really?
Yeah. Very young, Forrest Whitaker, still with Lazy Eye back then.
Dang.
This had to be, it had to be maybe just before Good Morning Vietnam, I would say. Probably around there. That's how young this movie is, how far back it goes.
Yeah, I've got to watch Bloodsport. Street Fighter was a mess of a movie.
And you saw Revenge of the Nerds, right?
Yes.
Ogre is his best bud that he meets at the tournament, and they're like hanging with each other.
Oh, nice. Heinz Doofenshmirtz has the saddest childhood in cartoon history. This is true.
Okay,
You're good, Wayne. Thank you for being here.
Trying to put together this Gundam stand, and the nut will actually not fit in the slot right there.
Huh.
3 printed?
It's like part of it is straight, but then one part is curved, and it just won't let the. I tried a different
Okay.
one, and it still won't go in. So I guess I won't be putting Heaven on a stand. Heaven will have to stand alone by itself.
Whoa. Sorry.
And I just broke Heaven's hand.
Heaven, let your light shine down.
Stay with Heaven.
This staff's a bit heavy for him, I think. And his legs keep falling apart. Heaven is not so put together as we thought.
Oh my god, this I'm about to wallow that out too, I believe. Yeah, there's a lot of cleanup work on this kit just to get everything in right. It's tearing at my hand too, just putting this thing together. Alright, let me wallow that out.
Yeah, I'm just gonna throw that out. Not the Gundam hands.
That should be wallowed out. Just
No
a bit.
use.
All right, Will, have a good night. Thank you for being here.
Okay. No wonder.
What is going on with this part?
Yeah, Heaven keeps doing a Luke Skywalker impersonation here. Right hand keeps coming off.
Okay, it's showing me that this part needs to go all the way through. There we go. I think I feel it starting to push through, but I don't want to like break the part, you know.
He feels a rumble in the Bronx.
Come on.
Shimona.
The feet's gonna be done.
Every time I hear Aaron say "come on," I hear Shimona.
There we go. Had to like force it on the table there. All right, next one I need to do is more of the K runner. We're almost done with that K runner. Hopefully.
3 hours later.
God, yeah, that's the way this kit feels.
Okay, let me rephrase it for accuracy. 3 weeks later.
Yeah, I know, man. That's why he made a good villain.
What was that?
Thanos. I've watched RoboCop now. I have seen RoboCop.
Hey, guys, in the chat, he's not as bad as sleeping. Aaron, you know that's true.
Yeah.
I'm not necessarily dogging sleep. I'm just putting out facts.
He hasn't watched a whole lot of the as we are now deeming them classics.
Classics of the 80s. Have you ever seen Monster Squad?
No, I hadn't seen.
Oh, you'll watch that and you'll love it. You'll fall in love with that movie.
Okay. Like I said, I'm trying to catch up on like. I would love to do a movie night. Like, remember the community used to have that.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
Oh, love it.
You know,
I'd like to have like a Gundam movie watch night.
Oh, that's how private server for a reason.
Yeah, that's
And,
right. You do.
and you could do a drinking game every time Char pops up or someone who's Char-esque.
Okay, so like
Someone with
we
a mask
would-
or a helmet or really long gray eyebrows shows up. Take a shot. I'm sorry, I hated that girl during a Gundam Wing.
ED209. The sequel was weird for RoboCop.
Well, each RoboCop, at least RoboCop 2 had Peter Weller in it.
Yeah.
3 did not. Because as bad as 2 was kind of received, he was like, I'm kind of done with it. But as we all know, he's come back. He's revisited the character from Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Obviously, throw enough money at it, and he's not really doing a whole lot right now. Respectfully, in his age, he's actually an actual professor now, technically speaking.
Really?
He went back to school. Peter Weller did. I mean, he's done a lot of stuff that he just doesn't get credit for over the years. But he's in talks, and they are trying to get another RoboCop movie made, which would be a continuation of his RoboCop.
Not a new one.
Not the new one. Although I mean, for all the criticism the new one gets,
Yeah.
I do actually like it.
Yeah, same here.
Was it the same RoboCop? No, it was a different take on it. And I love that OCP was there was a whole different take on OCP and everything,
Yeah.
And we get Sam Jackson as kind of this like O'Reilly Factor type reporter who's covering everything with OCP. Well, they're given a different name in it, but I mean, I liked the concept of it. It was a different take on it.
Yeah.
Was the actor the best actor to play RoboCop?
Who'd they get to play him again?
I'm trying to think of the actor's name, but he played. If you saw the first Suicide Squad, he played Flag.
Okay.
In the first and the second one.
Yeah.
He's a pretty decent actor. But I think the thing is, we've seen RoboCop. If there was no RoboCop before this, I think it would have been received much better.
Yeah.
And of course, in the original RoboCop, his family, kind of vanished, and they didn't know what happened to Alex J. Murphy.
Yeah.
This one, that's not the case. And there was some stuff that just seemed a little too far-fetched in the movie. I don't want to spoil it for anyone who hasn't seen it.
Yeah.
But like anyone that doesn't know, the actual there's two versions of the cartoon. There was one where it was him in modern time, and then another one where he was like put in storage and like 40 years later, reactivated. That was the cartoon. There was actually I think it ran for 2 or 3 seasons on in Canadian television. There was a version of RoboCop series, which was kind of based off of the movie. It was exactly based off the movie, same kind of suit. They had a different actor in it, and they kind of gave it its own kind of life. Then there was a series of 4 RoboCop movies, which you can still find on Amazon Prime, called Prime Directives. There's 4 different versions, 4 different parts to it. Where his son is now a grown man and working as a junior executive at OCP. They have a friend of Alex Murphy's who's the head of security there who gets eventually badly wounded, and he gets put into his own RoboCop suit, and the two are actually going after each other.
Okay.
I mean, the interesting take on RoboCop, and you still get the jokes like, "Oh, I'd buy that for $1," and you get that kind of humor, and the news breaks and the bad commercials and everything. But yeah, RoboCop. A lot of people thought, "Oh, after RoboCop 3, that's the last we heard of it." But in the fandom, you get a lot. There's a lot more content out there. They've been keeping it alive. So I mean, I would love to see him. Peter Weller can come back and do some motion capture, do some voice work, and they can CGI the hell out of him.
Yeah.
I mean, they could have someone in the stunt suit and have him just doing the voice and doing the facial expressions, and he could literally phone it in. I mean, let's be honest. It'd be interesting to see, and if they did, I would love to have it where he is an old-aged RoboCop. Like RoboCop's been running around for the past 30 years.
Yeah.
I'd love to see something like that, but only as long as it's as violent as the original was. You gotta bring it back to that original. If you don't have it, because I mean, remember the first one? He's badly wounded. You can see blood and oil coming out of him.
Yeah.
He looked like he was blown to hell. That's what we need. We need RoboCop to be that rated R version where you actually see his arms and stuff getting blown away. That's the spirit that I think we need for RoboCop.
Yeah. All right, I think I got all the parts in right. Now it's time to start working on the fun stuff here.
Hey, Bandai, can you give us a RoboCop model kit, please?
There may be one out there, actually.
Oh, that one. I do.
Because I know they have action figures that are coming out with like almost diorama-esque. Like you can get the suit that he would, or the chair he would sit in to recharge. And they're getting a few. There's been a few figures over the years. Not too many great ones, but
I heard the hugging voice figure is actually quite good.
All right, here we go. Working on the cloak now.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. And now I need this runner here. And I need K1. I got a ton of little vents I got to put on this thing. K1, K32. This is kind of cool. I'm liking these like detailed vents that are going into the
God,
cloak.
he looks so massive.
Oh, this is big.
Oh, you already finished yours, Mirage?
No, I was talking about yours.
Oh yeah.
No, I was saying, Aaron, yours looks massive.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a 1/100 scale, but that's a lot bigger than I remember the Deathscythe looking.
I mean, what would you say, like a 180, like 1/180, like a 1 to an 80, like a 180 scale, or?
Oh no, it's definitely in the 1/100 size family, but I just lost one of those vents.
Hey.
I was sitting there cutting it, and it was already loose on the runner apparently.
Huh.
Hate when that happens. All right, I need a better lighting system.
Yeah, I want to change
Under
something
here.
up because I just have a ring light above here, and I have rope lights on my walls.
Yeah,
That's all I have. I have this, and that's it. There's no light fixtures in the ceiling here.
yeah.
That's all I have in here. I really want to do something a little bit better for lighting.
Yeah, mine's pretty much just the ring light, and then I got to replace the lights in the ceiling fan here. They're getting a little.
Oh, right behind me there, I usually have lighting on the shelves, but the cubes, I have nothing. I
Yeah.
want to put something in those cubes for lighting.
Okay, so we're looking at it from this angle here, and what I got to do is I got to take each one of these vents and slide it into place like that right there. So you kind of see right there where the hole is on each one of these. Each one of these vents is eventually going to line up in place. Hopefully really well. I got it backwards, I think. Yep, there we go. These vents are perfect. Because they're not like, they're actually like lined up perfectly. I think it's crazy how they, print these, or they basically, mold these onto the runner. And each part fits perfectly on the, fits in the spot of something that it's not even on the same runner of. Like they plan these parts out that well. All right. Now I need H23. And I'm going to try to go to 10:30 tonight just because this kit's got so much stuff to do still. If it wasn't so detailed, it wouldn't be a long build, but it's such a detailed kit. Phil Tippett definitely was a genius when it came to stop motion. You enjoyed the Hobbit movies, but they could have did your boy Dane Ironfoot a little more justice, according to our good friend Deathstar.
Are we talking the live action Hobbit or animation Hobbit?
I'm guessing the live action one. Because that's what Deathstar was talking about. see if I can line this up perfectly here. All right. Actually, no, I don't need that. Needs to be done last. So, step 1 is to get both of these fins lined up into their respective. Yeah, that actually lined up perfectly. Then we take the panel here. Now I've built the MG version of the Deathscythe, and this build's about the same actually. Now that I'm looking at it, now that I'm putting it together, it's building the exact same way. Make sure I don't have any extra runner bits that are going to get in the way of that, because once I put all this together, I do see some that I need to trim. Because that won't close if that's all. I can tell y'all right now, my hands are hurting from pushing on all these little pieces. I don't know if y'all's get like that, but mine are getting like all rough looking. Like if you look at my fingers here, they're getting a little skint up. I'm not complaining though, because this hobby has been.
Oh yeah, you can get some calluses on your fingers.
Yeah, a little callus ain't gonna hurt nothing.
Yeah, Doppel, they were. He just mentioned the old Hobbit movies, like I mentioned. There's some animated singing ones from back in the day, back in the 80s.
I gotta watch the old, what is it, Ralph Bakshi?
Yeah.
Ralph Wiggum. I'm a unicorn. Ralph Wiggum is one of my absolute favorite Simpsons characters. And fun fact, everybody's heard of the band the Bloodhound Gang.
Yes.
They did a song based on Ralph Wiggum.
Did they?
Yeah, it's all Ralph Wiggum quotes. Like it's all of his. It's like a lot of his best quotes done in music form. It starts off with his quote, "I'm going to Africa," as he's floating off the sea.
Oh God.
I love the Bloodhound Gang. They crack me up so much. I heard their stage acts were wild.
I mean, some of their videos were kind of wild, like just a bunch of crazy guys walking around in monkey outfits, or
Yeah.
chimp outfits, I should say. Everything's falling apart now.
Yep, that's.
Love it.
In the words of our good friend Dwayne from Destination Stone, thus is, and then you enter in the object you're talking about. Thus is Gundam. Dwayne cracks me up with that. We'll be talking about the Ark, like something happening, goes, oh, this is Ark. I haven't played that in forever, though.
This is Sparta.
Go. Alright, now.
Okay.
Supposedly this just goes right on the.
Yeah, heaven is falling apart here. I think it's time to go to hell.
Everyone's suffering, but I'm just building this kid like nothing.
I love the fact that Live Lance Heaven is nothing but a color swap of Deathscythe Hell and a few other things added to it.
Oh yeah, he's just falling apart.
Yeah, well, this backpack ain't working out for me too well right now. It's literally nothing's lining up right now.
I chose basically the easy way.
Why did they want me to do this last? I mean, I get why, because it's supposed to be on the outside. But it's not even lining up. Would you be my mommy? Brody, yes. I do not, Duff, man. They're all in box right now because I don't really have a good shelf to store them on. I've got shelving behind me that's full of figures, but I want to get like glass cases, or not glass, but like the almost like a detolf to display them in.
I just want someone to come up with a very cheap alternative to Detox. That'd be great. If you could come in on Saturday, that'd be great.
Yeah, that would be great. That's one of my favorite movies.
They took my sticker.
Yeah. Have you seen it was my red swing line stapler. I'm gonna burn this building to the ground.
No joke, I do have a red stapler.
Yeah.
And I put his name right on it because at my job for a good while, they were constantly shuffling us around to different supervisors and different areas of the building.
Yeah.
So that was the running gag. When I started there, I got myself a red stapler for my desk as a running gag, and then I kept moving around and around and around because they were shuffling us around a lot.
Yeah.
Anyone that doesn't know what we're talking about Office Space.
Yeah, Office Space was that was a Mike Judge movie, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Did you know he's made new episodes of Beavis and Butthead?
Yes, I have. I haven't brought myself to watch it though.
I watched the movie. It was good. To me, it was.
I mean, it's Beavis and Butthead. We're not expecting Shakespeare here, people.
Yeah.
And it just felt like Beavis and Butthead going kind of a Bill and Ted route.
It is pretty much. It's pretty much an homage to Bill and Ted.
I mean, are they watching music videos or is it them watching reality TV?
Oh no, there's no music video in it at all.
People who are watching this stream are like, "What are music videos?"
Okay, that's actually right. So I've got it right. But why does it not look? Why does it look uneven on the? I don't know. This is so confusing. This part doesn't actually line up. Come on! Oh my god!
I'm not hearing you. Okay. This thing's hurting my dadgum hand.
Dadgummit?
Okay.
What the? Okay, that's supposed to sit in here like that. Okay, I see what's going on. I think. Straighten it out a little bit. Son of a... Alright, let me get in there and widen out some gaps there.
Oops, I didn't cut that part yet. Okay, done.
Come on. Alright, guys.
Almost done.
We're gonna... Mirage, I'm gonna tell you right now, this backpack on this
Yeah.
is a pain. Like, it
I
hurts.
can see that.
It legit hurts to put this thing together.
Okay. That's one. Right. Everything is first.
Like, none of the stuff is lining up the way it's supposed to. Just go in the hole!
Oh, dang it.
Yeah. That's how mad I am at this thing right now because nothing's lining up. You know, if they'd actually taken the time to cut this piece properly, I think we would actually had it fit.
I'm liking this kit so far. You know, it's not.
Are you freaking kidding me right now? Y'all, I don't lose my cool often with these kits, but when I do, it's because the third-party company who's made this one didn't quality check a part. Like, they want you just to slide it in place and make it look like it's going to be super easy to slide in place. I might just, at one point, I may end up just cutting this and sliding it in place its own way. Scoring it a little bit, see if I can ruin me and see if I can get it to widen out or fit.
Do what you have to, right?
Wow, violent much?
No.
Go banana.
I'm almost done. I could just attach the legs right now, but I'm just gonna do something else first.
I hate this damn piece. Like it's a movable piece, right?
Yeah.
It needs to mount into the back, but it won't go because they cut the piece too freaking wide. Like, I'm not trying to lose my cool here, but damn, they could have done this a little better. And then not put like a sharp piece on the back there. I'm gonna cut that piece, as a matter of fact, flatten it out a little bit. So that way it's not hurting my finger to push on it. There's so much stuff going on in this. Beavis and Butthead was definitely a part of my just used the BFH to fix it.
Does anybody remember where Beavis and Butthead originated on?
Was it the Tracy Ullman show?
No, that was Simpsons.
Yeah, I knew Simpsons did.
Simpsons did it. Yeah. No, MTV had a variety, like an animation variety show called Liquid Television.
Ah,
Yeah.
Butthead premiered. Also, other shows like The Head.
yeah, I remember the head.
A show called The Oddities. Everything kind of Aeon Flux, little shorts of Aeon Flux appeared on there.
Yeah, I remember Aeon Flux.
That. Yep.
Okay, this one's good though.
That's why I'm good at trivia.
Pure master.
Oh my god, this is gonna break the part. Alright, you know what? I don't like doing this, but I'm gonna see about cutting these little center pieces out. See if that fixes.
Are you guys hearing any kind of a
Yeah,
feedback?
I was hearing a little bit of feedback just then.
Okay. I didn't know if that was me or not.
Surprisingly, there's a lot of panel on this freaking beam rifle.
You doing some panel lining?
Yeah, surprisingly, I'm doing just have one I'm building. Not after.
See if that works a little better. I can't. This is the most useless.
I mean, if you can, man, take a you want to stop and regroup and update
No,
us after you
it's
have it completed or something, man.
no, it's this. So you see that internal section right there?
Yeah.
I've got to get this wedged into that, and it's just not wanting to go. I did it. I just widened it out a little bit. I'm hoping, if the part would stay just for 2 seconds. There we go. There we go. That's all I had to do was get in there and clean up a little bit. That ain't going anywhere. All right. Now I can work on the fun stuff now. Look at my hands, guys. These things are all just like marked up. Cornholio is one of my favorites. All right.
Okay.
All right, let's see here. I need my big runner again. And this time we're going to take... I'm doing this times 2, apparently, so both of... Okay, I guess one's going to be G16, the other's going to be G15. They labeled them as G15 and 16, but only labeled it in the instructions as G16. All right, that runner is done. Okay, that runner there. Move some of these smaller runners back to the one Alan made, because the one he made is so much... It's got a better, wall.
It just fell.
I'm about finished with this Q runner as well.
Did I hear you say Q runner?
Yeah, there are 2 Qs. I'm noticing we're getting a lot of feedback tonight. I don't know what's going on there.
I'm going to mute my microphone a little bit, see if you still get it.
Okay.
Okay, work this done. Unlock the shield. Oh, there's actually a lot of details. Oh, there's something interesting with the shield.
Really?
Underneath the new Gundam underneath the new Gundam in lore, that's a beam saber. But this has the beam saber molded in, but it can't remove it.
Really?
Yeah.
That's wild, man.
Yeah.
Now, which new Gundam is that? Is that like the... Is
Yeah,
that new Gundam? Or
No,
like
this is what we're gonna do.
regular new?
Yeah.
So it's not like the F90, whatever. What was the other one?
I knew.
The high new, or the one that's in the one that's at that mall? Or that shopping complex?
Alright, that's the Fukuoka stash or something.
Yeah.
Interesting. You got a freaking beam saber. You can't remove it though, because it's molded in.
Go ahead and clean this runner off, because there's nothing really left on this to salvage. Set that right there, because that's the beam scythe. And that runner's clear. I'm just trying to clean up runners now at this point, because once I get the wing pack done, the scythe is the easy part.
Yeah.
All right. So now I got to take
Be done here.
this and put this on like so.
I've got chicks.
There we go. Dave, I think you can come on back in.
Okay, I'm back.
Yeah.
Well, I did hear a little feedback, so I wasn't sure if that was coming from me or not. Were
No,
you still hearing it?
I was still hearing it, so I
Okay.
think it's just
concerned.
It could be a number of things on here tonight.
Okay. And by the way, have
gonna
you
mute
noticed
mine
any
for a
issues
second.
with StreamYard recently? Been having some glitches on my end with StreamYard
Yeah,
during some of my streams.
StreamYard's been a little iffy lately. I don't know what's going on with them.
And if Brody's still in chat, I appreciate your sub, but apparently it did not stick.
It may have been just another sub dropping off at the same time.
Yeah, could be.
I've noticed that's
I've
kind
been
of a
getting
common
that a lot
occurrence.
lately, so
I have too. It's just YouTube being YouTube at this point. Like they want you to succeed, but at the same time they don't want you to succeed. You know.
it wants you to severe. Oh. No worries.
Yeah, no worries. It'll happen when it happens, man.
Okay, now we apply the last sticker. And there's just 2.
Make sure Jen's not blowing up the phone here.
I can just.
I know she's getting tired, so I'm trying not to take too much longer here. Because I mean, today there was a guy that subbed to my channel, and YouTube was like, "Oh well, you know, did he really? Or you know, did someone sub? Oh, someone subbed to your channel? Here, let's just remove one more." And that's been kind of the going thing for me the past like week. It's like I got to the big milestone that y'all saw the night, you know, so the 20-something away.
Okay.
Only for it to kind of like drop off for a second.
I'll just take it. Anyway, let's put the beam rifle. The hand like this.
All right.
And where is it? Shield. How do you put?
I've never seen that. Wow. Sounds like y'all had some G13 as a myth. Now they're in there talking about the devil's lettuce.
Okay, then we put the skirt.
It's funny. I on the way back home, we stopped at we have the Native American reservations up here. The gas is a little bit cheaper.
Oh.
And I saw a sign for one of a dispensary on their property.
Yeah.
That says, you know, that it's tax free. Guess what the name of the dispensary was?
What was it?
High as a hawk.
Oh, guys, it's complete. New Gundam is complete.
Nice.
We are the
Look at
finals,
him.
but
Record time.
it's freaking big. I can't even show you the whole thing. See, it's freaking big.
And that's is that HG or
EG.
It's the entry.
EG?
Entry
Okay.
there. And here's what it is. Amuro's first Gundam. Look at how tall it is.
Oh my god. Yeah, it dwarfs it.
I got narrative though.
He's like, get away, little brother. I was here first.
Oh, you got narrative?
I got narrative downstairs, but I'm not gonna get that now. And plus, surprisingly, they got loose very quickly. So, yeah, the kid's basically now pasta. And I thought I'd be okay so bad. That. And so far, it's pretty good. Surprisingly, very solid. More than the high grade. The high grade. I mean, not more than the EG new gun. I mean, the EG RX and the Dash 2.
Yeah.
And
I need to grab me a few EG kits.
one of my favorite things, like, okay, I'm not sure if I can show it right here on the. Let me see here.
Y'all, I can tell my hands are getting tired. Starting to
So-
fumble parts.
Basically, the head, the eyes, is actually not fully the way. It's not. I would say not fully way in. So, it adds some of a shadow effect. But actually, this is better than the stickers. Not gonna lie. I mean, this is the same thing that the RX-2 AG did, but this is way better. Look at it. Freaking big guy. Look at it. Freaking big.
This looks so janky right now. I have the fan right by my desk, as you guys can hear the fan in the background.
Yeah.
Good.
And look at what it's doing to heaven.
Heaven's gonna
Like
go
heaven
heaven.
is just with the wings out. I have the wings out right now, and it's just catching all the air.
Also, since the AG is compatible with the HG weapons.
I love it. See, that's what I like about the EGs is they're like you said, they're all compatible with. It's like the RGs, they're all compatible with the weapons.
Yeah, look, this is the HG Revive Gundam, but you can see the head and the beam sabers right here. Those are from the EG. It's no better. Like, like you see, they even like right here, somewhere here. You can see they put the EG, I mean the HG weapons on the EG right here. And I got one right here, the bazooka. I still haven't built the fin funnels yet, but let's test it out.
That's a big one.
Yeah, that thing is huge, man.
Hold on, wait. This is the bazooka. This is the bazooka, and here's the Gundam. So here's the AG Gundam for comparison. Okay, let's get new viewers. Oh my god, it's almost as tall as the Gundam itself. Huh. You know. Anyway, and he fallen. Okay.
Go. Gentlemen, I am nearing completion here.
Nice.
The finish line is in reach, and I'm moving along quicker now because of the parts I'm working on
We tried to put in the bazooka.
are not that difficult to put together.
Damn bazooka! Come on, man. You can do this.
That's done. I need to take all my old runners and figure out what I want to do with them.
Come on, noob. Come on. You can do it. You can do it, noob.
Melt them down.
God damn it, noob. Come on, man. You can do this, man.
Alright, there's that. Now this thing comes with some water slide decals, but I like my Gundams without the decals because I mean, if you ever look at the Gundams in the anime,
Yeah.
very rare they ever have many like, you know,
Yeah,
markings or anything.
I don't really put decals just because sometimes, like, if you put too much, it can be distracting.
Yeah,
Just
now,
the way it is, simple.
now seeing the suit with the decals, it looks really cool. But like I said, I'm not a big fan of like
Like
over.
say if I put decals on this Gundam right here, it just wouldn't look great.
Yeah,
About it.
they have a decal guide, and eventually I may start tackling that.
Yeah. Okay, the bazooka can kind of work, I guess. Maybe if I use the HG hands, it would be better. Who knows? Okay, use the bazooka from the HG kit. Oh, okay, this isn't so bad. This is the best I can do right now with the bazooka. Very cool. Boom.
Raj, that's I love those EG kits, man.
Bombs away. I would definitely kill for an EG Exia.
Oh, definitely, man. I would love to see. I want to see what they're gonna do, you know, in the future for this
Yeah.
for these kits.
But the best one would definitely be an EG gym. Everyone will go
Yes.
crazy. I do want to prefer high grade, but I would do a EG too. No, I'm actually quite impressed so far. I might actually build the fin finals. That one I just got that one from the HG that I refused to build for some reason. I'm very impressed. But probably a 9 out of 10. I don't even mind it doesn't have the fin finals at all. But cool, wish I had been in fact part at least.
All right, let me see what I got to do here.
Let's get this off. Okay, let's beam rifle back. Green rifle is just actually just attach on, but for the bazooka you have to hand cover, the regular stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, I can even put the bazooka behind. See, this is the bazooka. Now it's behind.
All right, that's in place.
This is cool. I'm impressed.
There are a lot of detailed parts on this kit, and I'm super excited because of that. But at the same time, it makes the kit a really long build.
Yeah. This is actually the first Gundam kit I got from that's from 2020, from this year.
Yeah.
Anyway, no, it's complete. One of the few times
Nice.
I finished building my kits here for once.
Yeah. Usually you have like a intricate kit that takes a little while.
Yeah.
All right,
Don't get me started. Just spending like a very long time just freaking putting the head crest on freaking strike.
Yeah. Like I'm almost finished with the kit here, guys. Like all I'm doing now is building these massive wings, which are they're really beautiful. Like I love the detail in these.
Okay, I'm gonna put these back first. Let's see here. Actually, my friend would kind of recommend getting this kit. People say this is the best EG that's out there right now, and
Yeah.
I can see totally why. Because when I got this, I posted it on my Facebook page. I'm like, I better not be disappointed, and I'm not disappointed.
Yeah. Like I mean, when I first got this kit, I was intimidated by what I'm building now, and I'm gonna tell you right now.
Yeah.
After taking some time and looking at what I'm building and seeing it come to life,
Yeah.
this is definitely well worth what I'm putting into it.
Yeah. The only thing I'm scared of with this kit is the ball joints because it doesn't use a peg system for
Yeah.
legs, so that it might break just like the Gundam, the Industrial EG. So I
Yeah.
have to be careful on that. But it's pretty solid so far.
All right, I got to see how this goes in place. I think the way it's showing it.
This could even class as a high grade if you wanted to, but it's not. Surprising.
I mean, it gives me some high grade feels to it. I mean, the way it
Yeah.
looks.
And it looks aesthetically it looks better than the EG, the EGHG. I'll say that it's quite funny because they give us stickers for the shoulder, the shield, but not for the green lens on the freaking torso
Yeah.
for some reason. But I can just do that with a Gundam marker maybe. Not bad. Yeah, it's really cool. And it feels solid. That's what I meant. It's solid. Really solid. Anyway, I'm gonna get something. Be right back.
All right.
What are you working on there now? The weapons or
The wing.
okay?
I've about got them put together now. They literally are just snapped together, and I just got to make sure parts line up.
I gotta get myself a proper stand for him because he's not gonna be able to stand up on his own.
Oh yeah. He's very back. I know yours is very back heavy. I'm not gonna work on building the stand, but I will show you all the base for the stand before I finish tonight. Time for doggy walks and maybe sleep. Nisa Jar Jar Binks. All right, so there's one wing there so far. I mean, look at the size of that wing, guys. That's massive. I love it. All right, now I just got to build the second one. The second one's not going to take that long, and then I'll do the weapon off camera. That's literally not going to take long at all.
I'm back.
All right, welcome back.
Anyway,
This I got to build.
these two are done. I mean, these guys already done a long time ago anyway. So I'm gonna show what kit I might build next. I might build this like probably next stream or probably in my free time.
Yeah, I will be displaying this kit on TikTok and YouTube Shorts here soon because
Here's
this has
next
been.
kit I'll build, but maybe let's guess though. It's HD. Anyone got any? Anyone?
Ooh, I got a quick peek, but I couldn't quite tell what it was.
I can say it's black, and someone here built it once. Been GeForce built this kit before.
Oh, the GLs.
It's not GLs, but it's black also. I'm pretty sure he built it once.
Legacy of Nerd said there's a SMP kit that he kind of wants to get.
Oh, SMP.
Ooh, which kit
Yeah,
is
the
that
one
there, Legacy? Welcome to the stream, by the way, Legacy.
Because there's a lot of SMP kits so far. But here's the one I'm gonna get. I'm gonna build. Maybe Dark Hound. Asian Dark Hound.
Ooh, yes, the Dark Hound. I remember him building that too.
Yeah. Because I love pirate kits. So yeah. Because when I was younger, I actually used to own the HD and and this is great called AG.
Yeah.
Like for the H kits. Yeah, I used to build the one with the H2 with the H2 Magnum.
Oh yeah.
But this is the first time I'm building an actual Dark Hound kit. So
nice. I want that Dark Hound.
yeah, because Gundam Age was the first time I actually built model kits. I mean Gundam.
Yeah.
Actually model kits in general too.
Here we got all that. There we go. There's a little bit of excess there. Cleaning up all the excess. That's what's taken so long, is just cleaning this kit.
And also, I can't stop posing this guy, man. It's just so fun.
That kit looks like a lot of fun, man.
Yeah.
Right,
This guy in my desk.
The
And
next step.
That is really good. You can pose really well. You know, I might build my fin funnels for this guy.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
Definitely needs it. Well, probably later after this, after stream's over. Who knows?
I'm just trying to get this last little bit together here because this has been
very impressed. I could even probably get Gundam marker, try to paint the. What do you call it again? The pistons. Yeah, I could probably paint pistons. Maybe. Who knows?
Something's not lining up on here. That's a little disheartening.
This is really solid. Huh. I really like it.
I see what it is. Just when I think I got everything cleaned up, there's always like a little bit of extra.
Understandable. I forgot to panel in one part. That do to me sometimes.
Get this up there.
So I've been watching recently. You know, Kamen Rider W is one of my childhood shows.
Yeah.
And then there's currently an anime out of it based on the manga sequel. It's called Futopi, or call it Ofututante.
Yeah.
It's really good. The animation is spot on. Like, this is MAPPA level of freaking animation.
Nice.
So, because rarely does Kamen Rider get even an anime at all. Mostly just
Yeah.
gag anime. Like, you know, it's super deformed like that. But it's an actual anime. And then
really?
And they even make it like mature because, you know, at this point the fans like me already grew up, so yeah, it's quite mature show. Like even they show blood and stuff like that.
Yeah.
In the original show, they didn't really show much of that because it's quite kid friendly show. So it's the other audience, those who grew up with it.
All right, I got most of the wings put together here now.
It is amazing. It is freaking amazing.
This is pretty intense.
You know, I might take another peek at Dark Hound again. See how
the Gal Hunter from Super Sentai.
Oh, Gal Hunter, yeah.
Jen said BRB. I know what that means. She's got to go walk a dog. I was trying to hurry tonight too. I feel bad when she has to do the work, you know.
Yeah.
She knows where you sleep. You know that.
Yeah, I know. It does feel bad though when I'm sitting here trying to like get this done quickly. But this has been such a deeply detailed kit,
and I haven't taken out the freaking plastic from the runners yet.
Yeah.
be honest, I'm kind of a bit lazy, but
Yeah, this has got so much cleanup to it that it's like, because if you don't clean it up, it doesn't go together.
this one is a black kit, so I might need a bit of cleanup, but hey. And this is intricate, like Newton. So yeah, totally gonna put the finals with it.
God, I can't believe it's already 10:30.
Oh yeah, that's it.
Time is like flown tonight. Guess I'm having fun. Well, I'm always having fun when I hang out with you guys. You guys really make it a lot of fun for me.
Hey, no problem, man. Anytime.
See, this is 5, and or
I'm still gonna pull out this guy there.
Was that a good snap or a bad snap?
that was a good one.
Sounds good to me. I know from experience.
That was me killing a bug that decided that it needed to land near my Gundam.
He was
Okay.
snapping that bug's neck.
Okay, a bit flawed. The shoulders can get off easily. Torso, but it's not a big issue. Also, if you do that, with this guy like it. So
There we go.
I think there's a bit of a molding flash also on the head, but it's not really noticeable.
All right, let's see here. So I gotta take this part right here, plug that into where?
Overall, I definitely recommend this kit. You know, the Strike, the Gundam AG, no need to get those. Just get the AG and customize it. Before this one, definitely get the AG.
Okay, I see how this goes now. There we go.
This is just more masterpiece. Or if you want more of a challenge, look at the RG2.
If they would just make this, you got to put everything together at one time, or else it doesn't line up properly. Son of a- Try this out. That's where my biggest problem is like I'm having to realign parts every now and then because they're not connecting.
Shit, the beam rifle here is actually quite small. Oh, I'm surprised. Because I know the Gundam beam rifle. I mean, the Gundam beam rifle is quite big.
Oh, come on. These third-party kits, I think this is probably the only third-party I end up buying.
For now.
For now, yeah.
You know what? This nice change of pace. I might just get a robot Dalmashi soon.
Yeah. Be an interesting kit to see you build.
I mean, it's the figure of all.
Yeah.
The
Oh, yeah. That is a figure, isn't it?
yeah. Oh, the full armor Gundam looks interesting. It's going cheap online, surprisingly. So
Really?
yeah,
What's it
it's on
going for?
Japanese. It's like probably like around 5,000 to around 7,000 yen,
That's not
around
bad.
that, which is very affordable.
Yeah.
I mean, the 5,000 one has missing pieces, so I'm not gonna get that one, obviously. And also, my uncle's going to Japan next month, so
Nice.
probably with his Japanese wife. Visit the her family and stuff like that. And he's gonna get something there also. He asked me
Nice.
what to get, what he should get for me there. I'm like, I have no idea, man.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll go ask him.
So third party means that it's made by someone other than Bandai. Bandai usually makes most of your Gundam stuff, but third party usually means like a bootleg or either a company that Bandai has like released rights to, which is very rare.
Oh yeah, I could probably ask him for like Genspen's skin because I don't want to pay $68 and $63. No thanks.
Why is this not lining up? I don't get this. Like, it's so frustrating that this piece just isn't wanting to stay lined up.
I'm just having fun with this guy, man.
I like this kit, but at the same time, these parts just don't seem to be like the proper parts. Or they're not like.
Yeah.
Well, you like it for the design, but not for, because they're poorly executed. In other words.
Yeah, there's a poor execution with third-party kits that you'll find, and that's what I'm dealing with here.
One thing I love about this kit, it's even when standing, it's very menacing.
And see, I was hoping to have this thing done, but it's just been, I've run into so many issues.
Well, at least it's the furthest you get with this kit so far.
Yeah. There's been so many issues with just this one piece. And just the lining up of parts. Because then I'll have them lined up, and then go to put them together, and it's like, nope, I'm not staying anymore. Alright, I think I can get this. Just gotta cheat it a little bit. Of course not. I just have like... Like, I feel like if they could just give me a way to, like, connect all this together. Okay, that needs to come down a little bit. And that needs to go up a little bit.
This is gonna be probably one of my best pictures for the year. Period.
Jen, I think we all know you're a cold-blooded killer at heart, so that doesn't surprise us.
Yeah, she is.
You said that very quickly, too.
But just...
Well, at least I'm dying.
If the parts would just stay on, this would be done a lot quicker. That's the problem. It's like these parts are, and they're not spacing out right. Like the design of this. That'll probably be one of the things if I ever do review this. I will say this right now: if you get a third-party kit, be prepared to do extra work.
It's gonna become the angry Gunpla.
Oh God, yes. Maybe that's what I need to call myself.
No, the grumpy Gunpla Hangar.
Why is that not?
To build the kits that suck ass.
Yeah, this one's definitely sucking.
It's like a shop vac. It sucks and blows.
I mean, it's a good kit. It's just poorly executed in certain spots. I don't even know if that's the right part for that. It's got to be. There. That's lined up.
I just left me and Dave are done, but not you.
Yeah. I'll be done here in a second. I just got to get everything to line up and then snap in place, and that's been the major. Oh my God! Are you kidding me right now?
Oh, what happened? What happened?
I had everything lined up in place, got everything snapped in place, went to like set it down, and everything shook at one time.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not wanting to stay line. It's not wanting to stay together, and that's the problem. Is like nothing here is. Hey, Sensei, what's going on? How are you tonight, man? He's tuning in just at the time of me having a meltdown. An emotional break.
I could have used him Saturday. There were so many Funkos there at the con I was at.
Yeah, he is the sensei of Funko.
Yeah, I'm surprised I haven't seen Funkos of. I would figure maybe Bandai would have loosely done some licensing for Gundams.
Nah, not
or even for the pilots.
I doubt it, to be honest. Bandai likes to kind of keep things in house, you know.
Yeah.
It's very rare they ever release a license outside of their own branding.
Because I'm sure Aaron would love to have a Funko of Biscuit.
Don't poor Biscuit.
Or how about a little, maybe a Chase Funko of Char?
Without his helmet on.
Either that or like one that's actually like a silver or like the gold ones they do with like marbles.
Yeah.
Could be cool.
It'd be interesting. I would love to see Gundam get some pop action, but I think they kind of stick with, you know, like I said, Bandai sticks in their own wheelhouse a lot. All right, so there's one half of the wing pack done, and of course it came loose. Guys, I'm telling you, this is not executed well wing wise, because that wing can slide right on out. It's not connecting in there, and I don't know whether it's just not lining up or if it's just a poor execution. But we're not going to play with that. Instead, that's going to stay right where it's at. All right, now to do the other two parts of the wings, and then after that, that's all the wing work, which will be basically done. And then all I'm going to do is just work on this off camera to get the weapons done, because the weapons are probably going to take a bit. And that's what's taking me so long, is literally just the fact that this kit, like I said, being it's a third-party kit, there's a Black Widow or something similar. I do not play with spiders. That is like my one thing I don't play with. Whatever you do, Jen, do not let that horse decide to charge headfirst towards a massive armament from the company known as Gallarhorn. Biscuit must survive at all costs.
Next year, Aaron's going to get a bottle of glue named Biscuit. No, I'm kidding.
Do what?
You're going to get a bottle of glue, and its brand will be called Biscuit.
Yeah. It will have to survive at all costs. Okay, I know I cut out that other... There it is. It's like I know I cut out that other wing.
Man, they actually look really good together. Like the AG and the Nu and the Ice Industrial, they look really good together.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
Heaven,
just need a DJ maybe.
Heaven, stay off the wine. You need to stand up straight for a little bit.
Yeah, I actually saw a RE DJ for like $45, and it still has the red logo.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy, man. That red logo is like super rare anymore.
Yeah, I'm surprised it's still there. It's the same spot where I got my Nu here, but I'm not gonna get it. Maybe.
Yeah. All right. Now slide these and. This backpack takes up so much space too that I'm like Oh, come on, stay together. Please stay together. Stop. Oh my god. I will rage out probably by the end of this if I get this done and it falls apart on me.
Something like that.
Oh, come on.
Well, don't sneeze.
Yeah, my nose is itching on top of all that because when I get frustrated, my nose itches. Now to get it's just awkward because you got to get like everything. You know what? Y'all are about to hear some foul language.
Oh, guys, get ready.
Jen, it's not worth an extra episode. It really isn't worth an extra session of this because I'm done pretty much. It's just I got to get everything put together here, and it's just not wanting to stay together while I'm putting it together. Because the design of this has got, there's so much of a rail system built into the wing.
I got my film finals from the HD new, which I can get are quite dusty. But if I can watch it and then build it, I still probably be fast. I still probably completed the new freaking Deathscythe.
Yeah, this Deathscythe is like I said, it's such a massive kit, and I finally got the wings together. I have to take that apart eventually, not tonight, but eventually take that apart and try to fix that other side. But
This is also quite an easy kit to paint. I would probably just paint the black parts blue, have that like the amazing colors maybe.
yeah,
But someone did that, so.
all right. So I got the backpack pretty much done. I'm not gonna put it on the kit just because I got to take it apart here because this part's not locked in place. Somehow it didn't take whenever I snapped it together. So that's going to be something I'm going to do off camera as well. But here is the backpack for it, guys. Look at the size of that backpack.
Man, it's exciting to get it.
Have a good night, Legacy and Nerd. But you guys, thank y'all so much for everybody tuning in tonight. I'm going to go ahead and say that we are done building tonight. That it's really a difficult kit to build. I'm gonna have to find something to store it into because I don't know if it's gonna go back in the box properly. But
Well, chattering.
Yeah, I gotta take these wings apart. They're not lining up properly, so something's not right on that side there. But guys, this is the final kit in its entirety. Here's the backpack itself. As you can see, I've got this one wing here that I've got to do some work on. Definitely going to take a little bit of TLC to get fixed. But here is the suit that it comes with. Losing parts already. I'm going to glue that freaking shoulder in place. That's been the biggest issue I've had here tonight, guys. Oh, I forgot to put the vents on the wing as well because I was rushing. But here's the actual suit. As you can see, it's a really big suit compared to like some of the ones I normally build. And this is a very tough master grade to build. Those wings are huge, definitely huge. But anyway, let's do a quick roundtable real quick. We're going to start off with Mirage. Mirage, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. What are your plans for the week?
Nothing much really. Probably do my last college work. I got to admit, some of my lecturers are kind of, I wouldn't say they're bad, just, I gotta be straight, to be honest, incompetent. So I'm like, sometimes I have to wait so long, like, so am I supposed to do this? So when I'm supposed to go to class, and then don't give me an answer. But hey, this is college life for that.
But guys, definitely go check out Mirage. If you have Facebook, go check him out over at the Mecha Hangar. Really puts up a lot of great information just about Gunpla stuff. Puts up a lot of good memes too. Really good Gundam memes.
Yeah, some I had to make. We've been making memes recently. Yeah, it's been a fun time.
Yeah. But guys,
you know I'm energetic when I drink coffee.
Oh yeah. But guys, thank y'all so. But Mirage, thank you as always for being here, man. You're one of the best, man. Great member of this community and great member of the Gunpla build group that we have here.
No problem.
All right, so let's move on over to our Buffalo brother here, Mr. Dave's Dimension. Dave,
there we go.
That live lens looks really good.
Yeah, I just got to get a stand so he can prop him up. Otherwise, he's not gonna stand still on his own.
Yeah.
But fun kit. A little loose in some spots.
Yeah.
And for Dave's Dimension this week, well, I actually ran out of content, and I went and bought content this week. Got a whole bunch of stuff. Probably maybe, I don't even have an exact number of how many items I have to review. We're going to be filled with stuff the next few weeks. I'm going to try and get a video out covering most of what's happened at Steel City Con, including meeting up with Sleeping Collectibles. But among those things, I got the entire Blackest Night Wave.
Oh, nice. So
we're gonna each of those figures, we're going to be reviewing those, and also an episode where we actually build the Atrocitus figure. So that I picked up some Marvel Selects. There is even a Hot Toy that's going to be unboxed very soon. So yeah, we got a lot of content. The wife picked up a few things. So I'm actually going to do some videos on some of the stuff she picked up as well.
Nice.
And amongst them is the actual story of her getting her tattoo.
Oh,
so
that's
yeah,
really cool, man.
got that coming through.
I can't wait to see it, man. Y'all, it looks like y'all had it sounds like y'all had a blast, man.
Yeah. And Tuesday night, Extreme Game Stream. This week we'll be doing Battletoads, which is available on the Xbox if you have the Xbox Game Pass, or any of the, or if you just have the game itself on Xbox. Anyone can join in. It's open play for anyone who wants to join in. I'll have links for that. That's Tuesday night. That's 5 p.m.
All right.
Yep, that's it.
All right. And ladies and gentlemen, Dave, as always, thank you so much for being an integral part of this community.
Oh, always.
Guys, you can find Dave almost in everybody's chat. He's a great mod. If you haven't set him up as a mod, do it. Do it now. All right, so coming over to me. Tomorrow night, we are back with Elden Ring. Gonna be having some fun with that. Next up after that, we will be doing, let's see, Tuesday I have a very interesting tasty test where I don't actually eat anything. It's a very awesome video that I did to thank one of my favorite subscription boxes. You definitely want to watch that. If this doesn't convince you to get them, nothing will. But guys, go check that out. Coming up after that Thursday night, we're back with Legends of Zelda one more time, just to have some more fun with that. We're getting so close to finishing that game as well. Also, coming up Friday will be maybe some more Fall Guys. We'll see. I'm kind of itching for Splitgate, but Fall Guys is always right there as well. But anyway, comrades, that's it for tonight's stream. I want to thank y'all so much for watching. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Y'all can follow me on my social medias. They have been scrolling down here at the bottom the entire time. Go check it out. You can follow me on all of those. You can talk with me on all of those. I am very quick to respond when I can. Sometimes it does take a little while. But, yeah, go follow me on my social medias. Go check out my merch shop as well, where you can snag some KBG merch to help support the channel. Also, guys, I've got a wonderful sponsor in Dubby. Dubby, who provides this delicious energy drink that I drink throughout my streams, which I should have had a little more of. Maybe that would have helped me focus. Debbie makes an amazing energy drink that went down the wrong pipe. But I usually get the Dragonade, guys. This one's really good. It tastes just like a good strawberry lemonade mix with a little bit of dragon fruit thrown in there. But say you want to get your own Dubby, but you're a little intimidated by that $40 price tag for a month supply. Use this coupon code right here to get 10% off, guys. That'll bring you down to $36 for that tub. But anyway, as you see right there, Dave even dropped in the link and the code right there, guys. Go check it out. But that's it for tonight's stream, ladies and gentlemen. I want to thank y'all so much for watching, comrades. Much love, and Das Vidanya.
See ya.